am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omari. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Tricknick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Tricknick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Good morning. All right. Hey, yo, today, right? People, welcome to the show. Good morning. I am Management. This is I Am Sure Sports. And I said to myself, like, when the people sign on, they're going to believe that this is the same show from yesterday because it's going to start the same way. And I'm going to put on back the same shirt for the show. What a thing. You remember saying, hey, don't ramp with me. So fresh and so clean and so fresh. From the armpit to the breath. You know what I mean. But hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. It's a lovely sunny morning all the way here in JA. Thank you for welcoming me back home. I love Jamaica. Hope you love Jamaica too, wherever you are. It's a big up to every person watching the platform right now, here, there, and everywhere. Greetings to you, one and all. I am Management, and this is I Am Sure Sports. You know, you want a top introduction, this is the place to have it. Listen, we got a loaded cannon today, not the Arsenal one, but a very good show that is in store for you. It's going to be a great one, and we want you to be a part of all the fun and the activities that will be going on. But first and foremost, you know, we have to give thanks for life. We have to, you know, be very grateful that we're alive today. And so we give thanks to the Most High God for keeping us alive. We thank him for the breath in our lungs. We thank him for the gift of life and good health. And we're ever grateful. And as the psalmist encourages us, he says, I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, who made the heavens and the earth. He's a good God all the time, and all the time he is good. All right. We are motivated by a genuine love and respect for people, and we are not deterred by criticism. We are not deterred by negativity. We continue to focus on the good and the positive things in life, so we can continue to add value to people's life and make significant changes to the landscape that we are here on. in the earth. All right. I want to share with you a story. Right. I got this from a book that I recently read, and I thought it was a very interesting story that I'd love to share with you. I don't know. It there's a moral to the story. I don't know, right? But so let me tell you. So it's about these. No, let's not do that one, right? It's about Elmo Kringle. His name is, yeah. Do you know that name? Do you know that name? All right. Tell me if you know that name. Do you know that name, people? People, do you know that name? I don't know if you know that name, but I'm going to introduce you to that name and tell you a little story about Elmo Kringle. All right. So if you know Elmo Kringle, please just let me know. Any of you know Elmo Kringle? Who knows? You know 433 pressure. You know Elmo. Who is Elmo Kringle? He says he knows. All right. So let me tell you the story of Elmo Kringle. Kringle. Elmo Kringle. So a teenager decided to quit high school, saying he was just fed up with it all. His father was trying to convince him to stay in high school. So, son, he said, you just can't quit. All the people who are remembered in history didn't quit. Abe Lincoln didn't quit. Thomas Edison didn't quit. And he went on, he said, Barack Obama didn't quit. Then he said, Elmo Kringle didn't quit. The son said, Who? Who is Elmo Kringle? The father replied, you don't remember him because he quit. All right? The moral of the story is don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. If you want to be remembered, and I'm talking about be remembered for good stuff, don't quit. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. That's a very, you may find it trivial, but there is a truth in that. I want to, listen, big up Peter, Jason, Fresh God, Drew, and all the other persons who are watching right now. Big up to Troy, Malcolm from Rossies, the Brosis, listen, doing some great things. Sir Troy, up to this day, you have not come on to tell the people what is going on, with the project down there. I don't know why, but you have not yet come on. You need to come on and talk to the people one of these days. We keep making these plans and they never happen, right? So you need to come on and talk to them what is happening there at Rossies. Big up TY as well. All right. So here's what I'm asking you people to do, right? Very, very simple. You only need to do a few things. Number one, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. That's not hard to do. Two, like the video. That helps with the algorithms, right? It means that more people see the content when you like it. If you like what we're doing, if you like the production, if you like the discussion, then just like the video. All right. And if you dislike it, then put a dislike and then just type in the comment what you dislike about it. Because here's what, if it is a good criticism, we can take it and learn from it. All right. Share the content with others as well so they can be a part of the show. That is also an important element because sharing is caring. Okay, listen, here's the next thing, right? So we use the channel. Some of you know this if you're new. So what we do, we use the proceeds from the channel to help people, to help others who are in need. Especially in the sports of football and even so in education, right? A lot of times we make those things public so others can see what we are doing. And sometimes because of the people who we are working with, we do it privately because we don't want to expose some of the situation. So you can support the channel by doing a couple of things, by giving a super sticker or a super chat. Very easy to do, especially if you are in North America or in Europe. Outside of that, you can use Zelle, and that way you can give to the channel, and we commit to supporting people with it and helping to change people's life, and outside of that, to maintain what happens on the channel. All right, big up to Alan Wedderburn. Right, thank you so much, Drew, aka Drew Fortis. It's also good because you can also be a member of the platform, and I know I've been promising you that there's some good stuff coming for the members, but don't if I promise it, I will deliver it. All right, I will deliver it. So look out, because it is coming up. Right, we just want to make sure that when we roll out stuff, it is well done and it is consistent, and it is something that you really appreciate. Like we have a deal with a clothing company. It's just that we need to find a way that we can get the items to you using the I Am Sure Sports code when you purchase them. So we have a really big deal. All right. But we're not allowed to really speak of the company because we are not able to put the products out there. And what we'll be doing is really just marketing. So we're working on that. We really want to make this thing big time. You understand me? Because at the end of the day, we want to change people's life. All right. So, all right. So you see what we're going to discuss. We're going to talk about Omari, Hutchinson, that is, and 4 players that I believe they should make the move now and be a part of what is happening in Jamaica's football. And that is going to be a very good discussion. We're talking about realistic, high quality option that will add value to our present team. We're going to talk a little bit about the Knicks. Even though they won the game, I think they suffered a major loss last night that will affect the rest of the series. All right. We're going to talk about the CONCACAF Nations League and the group that Jamaica is in, knowing and believing. I believe that we should top this group. All right. And then there's a couple, a social issue that we want to talk about. All right. Because what we are going to do is every program we have, we want to deal with a social issue and get your feedback, because sometimes from your perspective, you can share something that can help people. And everything we do, we must provide people with the necessary information to help them make better choices. All right. So here we go. Yeah. All right. Number 1, social issue. Let me begin with that. So oftentimes I will watch television and news and even on social media now, and you'll see these families living in very deplorable conditions, right? Oftentimes there's a mother with lots of kids, lots of grandkids, and the conditions are not conducive for even an adult to live, much less a child. While I believe that they ought to be helped and people should support them and government should come in, right? What continues to baffle me is the decision of many to have children when they themselves are not in the best of situation to take care of themselves, much less to take care of a child. All right. Now, if it happened once, I can understand, even if it is an adult woman, that maybe it's a mistake and it's an accident and she's 30, but she's just unaware. All right. Right. So there you go. And I understand that. But when a woman in those situations end up with 4 kids, and I see no father to support them, she really lives in terrible condition, right? And then one of those kids end up having kids at 14, and then they made that mistake, and then at 16 they have a next one, and 18, so you have a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom with 8, 9, 10 people living in there. I say to myself that is it better housing solution that they really need, or they really need to look into themselves, right? And make some serious changes. Because could it be that if you give them proper infrastructure, you're facilitating this poor habit? Because does getting a house, getting a proper dwelling prevent you from having what we call unwanted kids? Kids that you cannot take care of. Is it that because you don't have a proper place to live is the reason why you keep having kids, child after child after child after child? While I believe housing solutions must be given, I think people need to take responsibility for their actions. Like for the life of me, like you know, one bedroom, it is leaking. There's only one bed. The TV's on the ground. You have a little fan in there. You cook on the outside, and you're having like 5 kids. You don't have a job because you can't leave the kids. None of the fathers. Not only that, you have 5 kids, sometimes with 4 different men. Like, even if a 40-year-old gets pregnant once, I am willing to admit that could be a mistake. But when you get to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it can't be 7 mistakes. At some point, people need to take responsibility. And while the state and the church and your neighbor and people have a responsibility, not for, but a responsibility to help, you need to help yourself. You need to help yourself by making better decisions. You should not be going around having all of these kids. And you can't tell me that at 39, you don't know how to make proper decisions. I don't know. I would love to hear get some feedback on this, because it bothers me. And I see situation, and I don't have a problem helping, you know. I don't have a problem helping, because they're already in the situation. It's not like you can say, I am not going to help. What I am saying is that something needs to be done so some of this can stop. Some of this can stop, because I don't believe if people get proper housing solutions, this random habit of having kids all over the place will stop. And while men have a responsibility because they get the woman pregnant and them leave them, a woman must know you have to make better decisions. If you're not, ladies, if you're not working, how you go? Listen, if you don't have a job, if you're not employable, where are you going to get the resources in this Jamaica we live in to raise a child? Are you going to depend on a father solely to provide for the child? No. No, you cannot depend on a male. And here's what. A lot of times they end up having these kids with men who already have several kids that they are not taking care of. What would possess? Oh, geez. I don't want to come down hard on the ladies, you know. But this thing needs to stop. We have to do better as a people. Because when all of these kids start coming up, it's problem after problem after problem. Listen, if you don't have a child, a lot of these women would not want to be with you. I am telling you, they would not want to. And here is why. Them see a man have a demand that them want. Because them want, I don't get it. So I am saying that, where are you going to sleep with the man? Him don't live anywhere, and you have a 1 or 2 bedroom with 8 kids. Where are you going to sleep? Where are you going to make love? Where are you going to train your child how to operate in a relationship? I'm calling on the women of Jamaica to be different. And I know people going to say, yes, the church need to do this, and the church. Listen, all of these people, them have a church next door to them. And them don't even go in there. And here's what the church is helping them. The church needs to do more. The government needs to do more. But we need to do more for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what people do for you. It's what you do for yourself that is going to make the biggest impact on your own personal life. See, look at this. Man say, I have a cousin of a kid. And she go have a child for a man who already have 15 kids. How does that make sense? Every health center have free contraceptive, man. The thing what them call tie-off and condoms are available. What them going to the tie-off business that them say? I'm not telling people not to have sex. No, you enjoy it. I'm saying that you don't have to get pregnant. And if you decide to get pregnant, you must have the wherewithal to take care of that child. Not just for 1 month, not just for when that child is breastfeeding. All the health centers in Jamaica, you can walk in. In fact, they have these buses like that drive around that you can even go in the buses and get like HIV test if you want, and you get then give people just take them and I'll sell them free. They are free, no. Contraceptive is free. What you saying? Say, don't think. So, CC, what is the problem you have with population control? Yeah, listen. Encouraging people not to have kids that they cannot take care of. CC, I swear sometimes, CC, that is not population control. That is wisdom. Why you don't have 10 kids, CC? Is that population control? CC? Well, CC, as far as I know, you don't have a child. Is that population control? Why you don't have a child? Or is just wisdom? You know you're not ready yet. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Call in and talk. Oh my friend, where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? I just want to know. Let me read Brandon in the comment. The man with 15 kids is the desired male. She got him, got with him because he's the best at those types of things. The desired. All right. Big up Brandon. Brandon, the products are here. Have you checked recently? And because I don't know how to reach out to you, because I wanted to tell you, we wanted to send, just because of the delay, we wanted to send you your own special package of products from Tricknick, but we don't know how to get it to you, right? But they're up and running, right? All right, this one says, Sean says, so if Elephant and Ninja Man have so many kids and the idiot female still I get for them. Well, I don't want to call anybody any idiot, but I have a concern with it. Like, how is your child going to be taken care of in that context? Where is the wisdom? And I don't agree with CC that it is no population control. Hear me now, I try laugh out the matter. I don't have 10 kids. Men cannot have kids. Well, I have kids, sir. I have kids. Because every sperm is a child. Every sperm is a child, because if that get the egg, that's a child. So I have kids locked up inside of me. I don't know about you. Maybe you don't have anything in your sperm, but I know the men who have things in them sperm. There's a kid in a sperm. What you talking about? Cece, what you talking about, Cece? You don't know biology. Come on, man. Big up. This is Duckland people, and that is his channel, Baldheads TV. All right? Having unwanted kids is one of the main things holding back black people. I believe so. It has. Listen, I believe this is coming from way back, because what used to happen is that slave masters used to, and this is the truth, slave masters used to have the strong male impregnate the strong females all over the plantations so they could get strong slaves. So women in a lot of black communities, they were there to just produce as many kids as possible to populate the plantations. And I think that stigma that they call generational curses upon the black people, and we need to break the curse that from over us. Brain Drain says, population control is the main reason poor countries do better. Nothing else works. This is well studied. Thank you, sir. Can't tell some girls about condoms, you're mad. All right? Elephant Man and Ninja Man and others, send your kids to the best private schools in Jamaica. All right. Cranky says, there are many factors at work, but education and opportunities are the key to assist in addressing this matter. Your leader, no. Leader, you would have to say this in a leader, because you have over 10. You have over 10 kids. Nobody's saying kids are a blessing. But maybe some of the parents are cursed because they're not taking care of them kids. They cannot. They don't have the place to take care of them. How many of your kids live with your leader that you can say, as a father, you were there as a father, present in their life? All 10, all 11 or 12 of them. Ishmael, bless up. How you doing, my boss? maybe I need to copy this message, so whenever I meet her brain drain, I can just send it to her. Yeah. But listen, all right, leader, let me not understand, right? Playing your role as a father does not mean a woman in deplorable condition should have a child when she don't have even she don't have a room for herself in privacy. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. It's going to be, and I'm not saying that a child cannot grow up in an environment like that and possibly become something brilliant and excellent. All I'm saying is that, like I said, that I can understand one, but when you get into 4 and 5, and then the 14-year-old girl go and have one, and the one with 16 having one, and everybody live, and something is wrong with that. Okay, thank you for the correction. He says it's only 10. Boxwood, yeah man, Boxwood will soon get with us. We have we have what we call social issues. So we deal with the social issue and then we get into the sporting topics. Big up yourself. Yeah, people, you really believe Elephant Man? I don't believe Elephant Man is talking the truth. I don't believe Elephant Man is truthful. Okay, leader said all 9 of his kids lived with him. One did not, and she's the closest to him. That's very good. And listen. And if you can raise 10 kids, leader, and bring them up in the right and proper way, make the best things available to them, that's very good. That's very good. TikTok says it's more about education. If people lack education in other areas of their life, leading to them struggling financially, why wouldn't it cross over into reproductive life? All right, but there are other people who are uneducated, who are not making these decisions though. TikTok, I don't know if education is like, I don't know. A lot of times I think we blame education because as a population, you know, Jamaica is not the worst place educationally, you know. There are other places where the reproductive rate amongst the poor is not as high as Jamaica, and their educational level is worse off. So I don't know if education. But I just think, and some of you feel the same way, you know. When you look at TV and you see some of the conditions that families are being raised in, it bothers you, you know. And then you look and you see is 5, 6, 7, 8 children, sorry. Ricky Tang, blessing every time. Yeah, Chris Lynch, bless up. Yeah, it's a time you spend, but that's what I'm saying, TikTok. A lot of these women end up having kids with men who are not even taking care of the other 6 that they have already. Remember, we just had an example of someone who said his cousin went and got pregnant for a man who already had 15 children. Why would you do that? So a person saying that is education. If you're uneducated, are you trying to tell me the person who is uneducated, fine, because they're uneducated, they had 1 child. They were uneducated, so they had 2, and them suffering. They were uneducated, so they have 3, and they're suffering even more. Even by experience, right? Forget about education. The experience is that I have 1 child, had 1 child, I suffered. 2 child suffering was worse. 2 children suffering was worse. 3 children, it even got worse. Why would I go and have number 4 and number 5? Because by experience, forget about education. By experience, it is not working out for me. But, all right, maybe, you know, we go. Yeah. So, I don't know, but it will be good to get some of your thoughts and comments on that. So let me move to some other issues quickly. Basketball. All right, let's touch on a little bit of basketball. All right, and then you can call in, and give your thoughts and your feedback and stuff. But last night's game, right? I thought like the New York Knicks have a fighting attitude and mentality. That is what powered them to the victory. Given the circumstances, there was no way the Knicks should have won that game. No way, given what transpired in the game. Though Rick Carlisle, who incidentally was at Indiana before he moved over to Dallas. Remember, he was at Indiana when he had like the Reggie Miller and the D.L. Davis during them time there as a young coach, Yeah, he was there. All right, so here's my thing. I think he made several errors, and that is what led to one of the factors that led to Indiana losing the game. But Brunson, who in the MVP voting is 5th, all right, you have the Joker, who is number 1. He won it, obviously. Second was the Oklahoma City point guard, right? That's the second. He was second place. Alexander, Gilgeous Alexander. All right, he was second. Third was Giannis. Fourth was Luka, and 5th was Brunson. So right now, based on this season, the New York Knicks have a top 5 player, and he made the difference. He made the difference in this particular game. When OG and Yobi came out of that game, I gave up because it was so close, and I felt like the Knicks already weren't there. Top 5 in MVP voting, brain drain, right? I just think the Knicks would not have had enough to do it. And I'm so baffled. Like, it's still like, how were they able to do it? I think TJ McConnell should have stayed on to put more pressure on Brunson. He didn't. I feel like Indiana don't have any poster play like a Joel Embiid who was giving the Knicks so much pressure in the paint. That is why, even with all of this, Knicks don't have any foul problem. Harkenstein, no pressure. He's the only real true center that they have. And Miles Turner and Thompson, the other guy, the big guy, they're not doing anything in the paint because all Indiana wants to do is to run and shoot. They are playing right into the Knicks' hand. So I think it is a coaching that is letting down Indiana. And then the coach comes out and talk about small market and big market, like the referees robbed the second game. I can understand his concern from the first game. But the second game, even the push in thing they're back, Indiana still had the ball. And he would not have gotten any free throw. And they actually scored on the play. So what was he complaining about? The double dribble was not a double dribble that the referee called, and they overturned it. I don't know why people like to nitpick every time them lose, them call officials without saying that, listen, I need to posture my team to get to be more dominant in the paint. All right. So let me just take a couple of comments. We glorify men who have many kids and do not support them instead of ostracizing. This is not a Jamaican problem. It's more race, economics, and education. Yes, Cranky, true. This one says, think I told you about a late rich friend of mine in England who had 47 children, only two with wife, but 4 with his best friend's sister. Oh, sorry, I mean the ones who can't afford to. Yeah, 47 kids. If you have the right home where they can live and you can raise. I don't have Bob Marley have a lot of kids, but look at all of them. Big up Brain Drain for 7 months of membership. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. Every mickle, they say, makes a muckle. All right? So we really appreciate that. All right? Top 5. Why people are asking me to explain? Ricky Tang, why are you asking me to explain the top Top 5 explain. That is the voting. I don't need to explain it. You have call me and tell me why I need. The MVP voting had it has been done. The top 5 are number 1, the Joker. Number 2, Gilchrist Alexander, OKC. Number 3, Giannis, Milwaukee. Number 4, Luka, Dallas. Number 5, Brunson. That's the voting. I mean, if you explain it. But I don't know. I don't know if you explain that, man. I don't know if you explain that. A top 5, no, come on. Brain drainer, look like you're Ricky Tengo and challenge me. People, when you have a top 5, do you realize that this guy is top 5 in a league that has Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry? And to me, here's the truth to me. I believe that he is more important to where the New York Knicks are than even Luka is to where Dallas are. I believe if you remove Luka, Kyrie could possibly fill that slot. If you remove Brunson from New York, you have problems. If you even remove, well, Giannis, if you take out Giannis, Milwaukee kind of dead still, because that's what happened to them. But I still believe that with more time, oh my God, Damian Lillard can plug that gap. Of course. Oh no, brain. Of course, the top players play so many games. Cranky said Indiana's problem are 1, coach's decision, 2, their inability to get stops at key moments in the game. True, which is what I'm saying. The coach is a problem. I think the coach is a problem. And I think they can't beat New York at the shooting game. I don't believe they have better shooters than New York. Divajenko is good. McBride is good shooter. Brunson is a good shooter. I think they have to beat them in the paint. That is where I believe Philadelphia had the edge. You're not going to beat the Knicks by just running up and down and shooting. So, all right. So, I see what you're saying. So, brain drain, based on what you have seen in the league this season, Brunson is not a top 5 player in the league. I'm talking about on this season performance up to this point. Tell me 4 players that have been better than him. 5 players that have been better than him. Ricky Teng, tell me. Somebody tell me. Tell me 5 players that have been better than him. Tell me. Cranky's a New York Knicks fan. I need somebody to tell me. TikTok. Somebody tell me. Somebody please tell me who are the players. Yeah. I'm not saying that they're not going to get a break, But I will say this. It's going to be very difficult for them to see the number running here, man. The number running, 876-373-6449. See it, call in. See the calling number running right there. Look for it. 373, call in on WhatsApp. LeBron James, Durant, no. Kyrie, oh no. Wemby, oh no. No, man. Ant-Man, no. Oh no. No. You guys being unfair. On this season form, LeBron and Kevin Durant has not been better statistically or even in terms of team impact than Brunson this season. Neither has Kyrie. Now not Wemby down by games and Wemby not going to get 10 points. There you go. Somebody else agreeing with me. Those are the top 5. It's going to be hard to find on this season play from beginning wire to wire, regular season. If you want to add the playoffs in it, you cannot find 5 players that have been better than him. And that is just the truth. Now, if you're talking about the last 10 years in the NBA, or last 5 years, or over time, you can say that. But right now, he is a top 5 player. Big up Garvey. Yeah. Listen, without Brunson, the New York Knicks don't make the playoff. Do you realize that the Knicks has played a lot of this season with 2 of their starters? Who? Mitchell Robinson and Randall. Remember, OG Anunoby was out for a very long time as well. I think we're forgetting that. And the team finished in the number 3 spot in the East, people. Think about your record. Think about the numbers that he's putting up. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Brunson is not better than Anthony Edwards. Stop it. Get some help. Let me say it again. Yeah, sorry. Number 2. Thanks, Sayonara. Number 2. It don't matter if the East is weak. But so the East is weak, but Boston, listen, but if Boston gets into the final, Boston winning the NBA. So how the East is weak? Anthony Edwards did not have a better season than Jalen Brunson, brain drain. What are you talking about? Anyway, me need somebody. Me don't want people to feel like I'm saying this because I'm a New York Knicks fan. Anthony Edwards, a player that I really like. Oh, gee. Like, you see, people, like these comments now are just on sentiment. Like, you know, sometimes you see people make comment, all they're doing is try to make you wrong, you know. That's what they're trying to do, you know. They're trying to make you wrong. Because like this, Embiid did not have a better season. I'm talking about this season. If you're talking about top 5 players in the NBA all time, Steph Curry have to be in there. LeBron James have to be in there. Kevin Durant have to be in there. Have to. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about on this season. 82 games plus the playoff. Embiid didn't do better than the man. We have this. We have to stop calling Ricky Teng, you know, and call you Ricky 5. What go on? Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon. Or morning.
Morning, afternoon, General. What you mean? Tell me. Brunson is playing good basketball. He's playing, but he's not playing better than Anthony Edwards right now, man. And I want the whole to forget that and put that on the socks and put that on the pipe and smoke it. I don't know why the whole come with this thing about Brunson.
Oh,
the man have one good season, one friggin' good season, and the whole be like that.
It is one season we are talking about, though. We're talking about this season. Are you saying to me? Are you saying to me that this season Anthony Edwards has been a better player for the 82 games than Brunson? That's what we are discussing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the stats and the facts are there to say.
Give me the stats.
You understand what I'm saying?
Give me the stats that are there to prove it. Anthony Edwards.
Hold on.
Let's get the stats.
Hold on, man. You know, we never think of the answer for quick enough, and we want to get the stats and everything ready.
All right. Yeah.
You understand? But me go on talk to me find it. Mannings, man. I mean, I tell you something, Mannings, man. You understand? Me have a lot riding on this, you know. Because me a pioneer bet. Say the Knicks now make it to the conference final.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Listen, all right.
Give away these 2 games.
Hold on. Let me help you. Let me help you. If the New York Knicks doesn't get to the conference final, it doesn't take away from what Brunson has done in the 82 games of the regular season, my boss.
I understand that. What I'm saying, but if you, I would say, you and Garvey, I would say, because Garvey have it in about say him first, this and him first. But may I tell you that Brunson,
yeah,
is not playing at the level that the Ant-Man is playing.
What are you talking? Based on what though? All right, so you want to go stats. Give me a credible place that you want to get stats from, so that we can prove you're wrong.
No man, we can go to the NBA.
All right, so
we can go to the NBA
all right,
stats.
so points. Let's go to points. The NBA points for the season. Anthony Edwards has 25.9 points. He was 12th in scoring. Brunson is 4th across the NBA with 28.7 points. Rebounding. Right? Of course, bigger man, say we're going to do a lot of rebounding. Anthony Edwards, 5.4 rebound. You know what Brunson is as a guard? 3.6. Not far off. All right? Assist. Watch this. 6.7 for Brunson. Anthony Edwards, 5.1. All right? Field goal percentage. Way better field goal percentage. Let me give you the field goal percentage. So I don't understand what you say. And Brunson take way more shot. So Brunson leading him in all areas. Except for rebounding.
What efficiency? Efficiency.
What you used to? What you're using to? So if I'm scoring more points than you, my field goal percentage is better than you.
That means you're taking more shots than me. You're taking more shots than me.
Because I'm in a system where I have to take more shots. I don't have Karl Anthony Towns. I don't have Mike Conley. I don't have I don't have what's his name from who was at the Jazz Center. I don't have that around me. I played without my center. I play without my power forward for the season.
Yo, listen. And kudos to your New York Knicks. Kudos to your New York Knicks. But all I'm saying that you have the Ant-Man. You said name 5, right?
Yeah.
KD was playing at a higher level than him. You don't think that thing gets sweet because the West is more dangerous. It's more stronger than the East.
Oh.
You understand? If your Knicks make it to the next round, they'll probably have one game they're going to win out of that.
That's fine.
Of that series.
Because I'm without.
You understand what I'm saying?
Which team, Rudy Gobert was talking about, which team, tell me a team in the NBA that can enter a series without 3 of their starters and you still believe that they can beat a team with all of their starters and a number 1 seed. Tell me the team in the NBA. Because the Knicks will be going without 3 of their regular starters if they get through. The next game they're playing without 3 of their starters. Tell me if later.
No. Don't blame it. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Oh, you mean you can't say that?
You can't say that. Because they are number 2. They are number 2. They are number 2 in the East. They finished second in the East.
Why did they finish? Why did they finish second? Because some of these players were playing.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because OG and
it doesn't matter. They finished second.
Oh no, man.
It's not one player.
I don't. Anyway, hey, Ricky Tay, your betting partner, go and get your facts and come back. Cause your betting partner, I try call it. So let me hear where we're going to say though. I'm feel say I'm going to agree with me still. Hold on there. I don't understand what I'm going there. Let me call back. Let me see though. Let me call back this apparently. Brain drain. Knicks would trade for Ant-Man right now, but not Brunson. Not Brunson. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good morning. What's going on? I think I have Pioneer on here, but I don't know. All right, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get him on the straight line. Let's see. Oh, I think we have Pioneer here. I want to listen. The man said, why Brunson not on the Olympics team? I think if the Olympic team was probably being picked right now, they would pick him. All right, Pioneer, you're hearing me? You want me to call you straight because it look like your internet not the strongest, you know. Okay. All right. Go ahead. So you're live. You can turn off your camera so maybe the Wi-Fi can go a little better. But make your point. You hear the discussion. They say you're a basketball guru. So tell me if me I talk madness now.
Morning, you can hear me clearly?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you.
You can hear me clearly, morning?
Yeah, man, we are hearing you. We are hearing you.
On the road, but you don't know, we have to check that.
You're freezing up. So here's what you can do. Hold on. You're freezing up, Pioneer. So let me call you, right? Let me call you straight because you're freezing up.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, go ahead then. All right, go ahead. Let me make sure the people tell me if they're hearing Pioneer. Go ahead. All right. So I think Pioneer having some challenges there. So let's see if we can call him and have him on right now. So people, all I'm saying is that I'm talking on right now, you know. Brain drain. I am talking about right now farm brain drain. Come on, brain drain, man. right now farm I'm talking about. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The people hearing you loud and clear. So you are the basketball guru. Me no know basketball, so tell me if me wrong.
What? I'm the basketball.
So let's say.
All right. So we're talking about the Knicks game last night, right?
No, before we get to the Knicks game, I am saying that Brunson was voted number 5 in MVP voting for regular season. I believe that this season there are not 5 players across the NBA that have had better season than Brunson. People are telling me that Anthony Edwards was better than him.
All right, so let's examine the 5 people that they had in front of him.
4. They had 4 in front of him. Because he was,
so let's examine. But Nikola Jokic, who won the MVP.
Yeah. Gilchrist Alexander from Oklahoma.
Shea Gilchrist Alexander.
Giannis.
Not Giannis. Luka.
Yeah.
And who was the 4th person?
Giannis.
Giannis was the 4th person.
Yeah.
All right. I think the top 3 speak for themselves for me. Brunson had a great season. He had a great breakout season. He didn't start the season as good as the others. You can make a conversation that maybe he should have been top 3. But it was a close. I think this was one of the years when the MVP race was a close race. I have no problem with the top 3 that was named. I have no problem with anyone that says Brunson should have been top 3. I actually thought that the Joker was the MVP based on how he performed. There was a big chunk of the season that he was without Morris. And he held his own. He led his team to the number 2 seed in the West, which is the tougher conference. He had a better win-loss ratio than the Knicks, who finished second in the East. I think the Knicks had 50 wins. I think Denver had 55 wins. So based on all things considered, I mean, Brunson was without his second in terms of Julius Randle. But then as the season progressed, we saw other players from the Knicks coming to the floor. People like
and Mitchell Robinson was out for much of the season as well.
Yeah, but certain things are blessing in disguise. Like with Hartenstein falling in line and doing a great job for the Knicks.
OG and Yobi missed half the regular seasons as well.
OG, no, remember I said OG was a trade, and that trade happened in January. And then when he came in, he was injured for a while.
Yeah. So miss half the season. So really and truly, it's a depleted squad that Brunson has done this with.
Yes. But for all of those other contenders, except Shea Gilchrist, Alexander, most of them were missing major pieces. Kyrie missed a big chunk of the season, so I think he missed something like 20 games for Dallas. People like Tim Hardaway Jr. has been in and out at Dallas Mavericks lineup. Dallas was hit by injuries also. And Luka held it together for his team, and then they finished with an even better record than I think they end up with one win better than the Knicks. So MVP, team record, and the West, there's no arguing that the Western Conference was the tougher conference. I don't think anybody could argue that. So for the team participating in the West, as you can see, majority of the top three were Western Conference, State for Western and Western Conference. And the Western, when they had Golden State finishing in 10th, and the Lakers finishing in 7th or 8th, that spoke to, and these are all teams that were way above 500, and they were way down in the Western Conference. So this spoke to the toughness of the Western Conference, and I'm not in any way. I won't knock the MVP for this. I think Brunson had a breakout season. Consideration, and I mean, in hindsight, a lot of times in the money is that persons oftentimes will give credence to postseason performances and make reference to the MVP. The MVP is a regular season award. So because Brunson is doing what he's doing now in 7 playoff games, then people will look at that and say he should have been in the MVP vote. The MVP voters looked at everything that happened in the regular season and they made their determination based on the regular season. The postseason now is a whole different kettle.
All right, I hear you, I am not basing my thing based on the postseason. He was a shout for All-Star selection. So that means that he was having an impact with the Knicks and having a very good season. My point.
So we're all of the other.
Fine. No, man. No, remember, I am not saying that he's maybe having a different. I am not saying that he should have won it over this person or that person. I am fine with him being in the top 5. Okay. What I am saying is that there are not 5 players, because people are saying like Anthony Edwards is ahead of him, and people are saying Booker is ahead of him. Some person are saying Jason Tatum. None of those guys have done as much as he has done over the 82 games this season, given the roster that he has. Right.
None of those guys. All right, look at this. For example, Tatum was a part of the Boston. Boston was far and away the best team in the NBA this year. The record spoke it. They were the only 60-win team. They finished 13 games ahead of the Knicks in the East. But Tatum wasn't a part of the MVP conversation, because when you look at the totality of his roster, he has probably the best starting lineup in the NBA. All right, his numbers were good, but not overwhelmingly great. People like Luka averaged more points, assists, and rebounds than Brunson. Joker had a better season than Brunson, if you ask. And Shea Gilchrist Alexander, I said.
All right. Let me ask you this.
Hold on. Shea Gilchrist Alexander has better points, higher shooting percentage, and you could argue that he had a better cast around, and he had more of his team health. Chet Holmgren was out for a little part of the season, but he had, by and large, he had his team intact for most of the season. But then again, man, it goes back to what I was saying about the Thunders being a young team coming up in the tough Western Conference and finishing at the top of the Western Conference, and a big part of that was due to the play of Shea Gilchrist Alexander. We can't deny that.
All right, let me ask you this: if Brunson was added to the Lakers with Davis and LeBron, and you remove what's his name? Russell. do you think the Lakers would have a shot at it?
They probably would become one of the contenders for the title.
All right. The point I'm making is this.
But I could make the same argument for Shea Gilchrist Alexander. I probably would say they would be a bigger favorite with Shea than they would be good.
All right, but
So
here's the point.
I could make the I could make the same argument for Luka Doncic.
No, here's the point. No, man, that's fine. You know, you're calling people who I agree are there. But the point I'm going to make is this. I believe if you move Brunson into the Wolves team with Karl Anthony Towns, he brings them to that place as well. If you bring Ant-Man to this present roster in New York, we're not reaching here.
Come on, you don't know that, man.
Me, I tell you that.
Manager, I tell this much about Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, for the record, Anthony Edwards did not finish above Brand in the MVP vote. So that is, in terms of our conversation about the MVP voting, that is a non-argument because he didn't finish in front above. But
okay.
However, let me say this, man. Let me say this. And some things manifest themselves before others. I think that Anthony Edwards, in another year, will be the preeminent star in the NBA. He will be the Michael Jordan of the league. He'll be the Kobe Bryant of the league. He'll be the LeBron James of the league. We can identify a plethora of young stars coming up. Brunson, Shea Gilchrist, Alexandra, Victor Wembanyama. The list is long.
But I can say this to you, Tuna Pioneer. I can also say this to you, know. If Booker joins Brunson at New York and then give up a few pieces, I tell you, that's a championship team right there.
I don't trust Devin Booker. He has pieces. They have. Listen, I don't trust Booker. Booker got his chance. Booker got his chance to prove himself. They went to the finals. They lost. So there were 2 games up on Milwaukee Bucks. They lost. There was a year when they were the prominent, dominant team in the league when that year when they lost to Luka in 7 games. They had everything. That team had everything. That team was dominant throughout the regular season.
They didn't have Brunson.
No, man, hold on. I'm talking about. This is the Phoenix team that had. They have the winning record. They were the most dominant team. This is the team that has Chris Paul, Michael Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson. They were sweeping through the NBA. Everybody had them as a favorite. And in a 7-game series, Lucas thoroughly outplayed Booker and beat them in a 7-game series. Beat them actually on their home floor in game 7. So Booker, for me, is not a tested and proven quantity. I would not include Booker in any conversation we're having about adding somebody to a team that will make them better. This year they have Durant, Booker, Beal. They were stressed by Minnesota.
Yeah, but they didn't have a point guard though. That is the issue.
No, I agree with that. But then I'm saying Booker was the man who was entrusted with the point guard.
Yeah, Booker is not a point guard.
All right, so I'm saying
his ball handling is not. I am telling you what cause.
If you put Booker in the New York Knicks team, they become a
of course.
All right, so would you remove a person like Josh Hart and include Booker?
I don't have to listen. I can give up Divachenko. I can give up Mitchell Robinson. I can just to get Booker.
You're talking about size.
No, but I'm giving them up because I'm going to add other pieces. I'll go as far as saying while Giannis has signed an extension, I believe the Knicks can still get Giannis and give up pieces and put Giannis along with this youth, Jalen Brunson. Knicks are a contender.
I got a tempo your thing.
You want to say my tempo?
No, I'm not tempo your thing. You see this formula that people seem to have come up with that you can just build super teams. I think the super team here has ended. If you look at the teams that are being dominant in the NBA right now, especially in this playoff, the teams that have come together are Giannis, the Minnesota Timberwolves, that drafted Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. They brought in Rudy Gobert in a kind of an organic kind of trade. So they had their pieces.
They didn't trade for Anthony Edwards?
No, it was drafted by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You sure that wasn't some deal with the with Cleveland that Edwards ended up there because of draft picks or something like that?
No. Put it this way. Anthony Edwards from his first year has been playing with the Minnesota. He didn't come from anywhere. So.
Okay. I was wondering if there's a draft pick, but he was drafted. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm saying to you, you see this team with this thing of taking one big star to add with other big star. Phoenix, the Phoenix team that I spoke about, man, with Michael Bridges and Cam Johnson and Chris Paul and then they basically tore that team to shred to get Kevin Durant and then later to add Bradley Beal. We see how that is working out.
But you have three players, but really and truly, the problem with the Phoenix Suns is that you have three players who basically play the same position.
Not necessarily.
But
what's the name? Beal and Booker are two guys.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant is a small forward.
Yeah. So, right. There you go. So you have two, and then you make one a point guard and one a two guard. You're gonna have a problem because none of those two are good ball handlers.
For me, morning, and I said this. I said this before the playoff started. I predicted that the New York Knicks are going to the conference final. All right. I will not pick them against Boston, but I will say this much more. If Boston, and I'm gonna use a Jamaican parlance in saying what I'm saying. If when they meet in the conference final, Boston plays around with their foot, New York are going to yam them foot. And this is predicated on New York intelligence. I have one problem with the Knicks right now. And they have one problem and one problem alone with the New York. Tom Thibodeau as a coach is riding his starters too much. We saw OG Ananio be going down last night with a
that is why they got rid of him at Timberwolves as well, because he was causing Karl Anthony Towns to always be injured because of the amount of minutes. It's the same issue they had with Rose at Chicago. Right, while they let him go. Yeah. That's a problem. Yeah.
Listen what I'm saying. Man. And we all saw Brunson coming. A lot of us see him going to this height, but Sam Brunson was in Dallas. We saw him. I remember a series with Utah where Luka was out for the first 3 games of the series. Brunson led that team and they beat Donovan Mitchell and the Utah guys. When he was traded to New York, I said this is a nice addition to New York. Julius Randle getting injured, I think, was the best thing for New York. It meant that the responsibility fell straight on Brunson. Now, when I added OG Anunoby, that was like, when I saw that, listen, New York is now a team to contend with. And as when he started playing, we saw what was happening. However, man, Steve is playing his starters too much. He's playing a 7-man roster in the playoffs. You can go. I think that our coach can go to 10 deep. I don't think they should go 2 deep in the roster, man. But a 9-man roster is a good roster to have. He has people like Precious Achoa, who he was forced to play last night because of the injury. And then so, and he came in and he gave valuable minutes. Why weren't you playing him a lot?
Along, yeah.
You have people like Alec Berg, who was a big part of the rotation in the regular season and has not seen any significant minutes. No, OG.
I think if Bodan Bogdanovic wasn't injured, he would have been played.
The Bogi was injured.
Yeah.
He's out. What may I say now? He doesn't mean so let me explain. OG Anunoby was at the Toronto Raptors. He has had a history of injury. This is a player who has had a history. He has missed, when he was in Toronto, he missed more time than he actually played. This is a man who is not used to playing long minutes. He would come in.
All right. Pioneer, don't lose your point. Ricky thinks you're talking rubbish. When you say that Julius Randle being injured is good for the Knicks, you say you're talking rubbish.
What's the best thing that happened to the Knicks? Trust me.
I don't agree with you. But
hold on. We saw what happened in the playoff last year. It was Randall Grant. There was an uncertainty.
But who was the point guard? Who was the point guard last year?
Brunson.
All right, first year.
Because of the fact that it was Randall, Randall's team, there was not a clarity as to who, what. All right. Let me say this to Ricky. When OG Anunoby was injured, and there was a talk around little after the All-Star break that there was a possibility of Julius returning and there was a possibility of OG returning. I said And Recruitment himself can confirm this. I said, listen, if you get OG, you don't need back to them. And as a player, as a total player, defensively and offensively, what OG brings for me, you don't need Julius. Julius Randle is not the most efficient of his offensive players. Very limited in his offensive turnout. What Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo has been for New York, if they're shooting efficiently, these are two youth who in this player series is shooting over 50% from the 3-point line.
Yeah, but fine. I will say this to you though, still a Pioneer.
Yeah.
If Julius Randle was in this series, Harkenstein could have been rested because Julius Randle could actually play the center because Indiana is very poor. And what that would do, he would be shooting threes, which would pull Miles Turner away from the rim or Thompson, the other guy, and which would open up space for Brunson. So I don't... Go ahead.
New York is 2-0 up in the series, bro. What more do you want? New York losing the series. New York is 2... Listen for me. There's an intangible heart and gut in sports. Harkenstein is one of the most big-hearted players I've seen. So is Hart, so is DiVincenzo, so is Brunson, so is OG. I don't know, but that's five.
Hello?
In total, it's 7 games that they have played for. 7 or 8 games they have played. 8 games they have played in the playoffs so far. I don't think Josh Hart has rested 5 minutes before that. Yes, I can remember 3 games in the Philippines they played 48 minutes.
Yeah, he has played 48 minutes in these 2 games.
Yeah, he's riding his starters too much. Last year, not you, but in playing 46 minutes in the year, flew a hamstring. That is going to be a costly loss for the... Who knows how long he's going to be out. In this year, I think New York is going to get into trouble. You're going to run into trouble when you are riding your starters too much, and it's going to lead to injury. You have enough players. That's why the NT has a 15-man roster, man. You have players on your roster that you can use to give your starters rest. Achua can come in and give you a solid 15 minutes. So can Alex Burke. So you have a little point guard on your Shake Milton, who was at the 76ers, who's a nice little point guard. I've seen him win more than 1 game for Philly when he was in Philly. Playoff game stuff. He has not seen a minute in any rotation for the longest time. That is why you have a roster. If you have a roster, and I mean, you have your guys that are going to spend that money. However, you cannot ride your guys into the ground. Thibodeau has a history of doing this, and it's going to cost him. It cost him last night in terms of losing Woody and another bit. Who knows how long this will be out for the rest of the player? Who knows if he even comes back in this series? How costly would that be? When Brunson went out last night with whatever injury he had, it was OG, I don't know if that took on the offensive responsibility. He was the one doing the ball for the scoring. All right. When Brunson came back, it was OG who started knocking down some big shots in the third quarter. His loss is gonna be if he's out for the rest of the series or if he's out for any significant time, it's gonna be a major loss for New York. Thibodeau needs to find a way to stagger the minutes of his starter. Josh Hart is Superman right now, but we all know that the human body has limitations, man. You can't be riding your starters into the ground like that. Yeah. I think New York is in a very good place. I think the fact that Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, and Brunson play together at Villanova, they have amazing chemistry. Brunson and DiVincenzo were actually roommates in college. They played together, they were roommates, they are good friends. There's an amazing chemistry that has developed between the 3 sons from Villanova, and it is working for the New York Knicks. When last have we seen the Knicks in such an advantageous position, man, in the playoffs? Why would you want to trade away something that is working for something that is uncertain? Who knows where this team can go? Who knows the limits to this team? You are putting a limitation. You are suggesting now trading for Giannis to put into a team that is a winning team, man. What if this team
but isn't that a champion? But come on.
You don't know that.
I know that this team in its present. One on, man. No. I know that this team, how it is presently constructed, is not a championship team. They will always be in the playoff, but not a championship team. I need a next piece. I bring in Giannis. Who said that I'm trading those 3? I have other pieces. I can give up Randall.
The box, and you see, they don't say greedy dogs lose them bone. The box.
I have lots of draft picks, I have cap space.
The box runs and something I leave. The box plan for Lillard. How that works out. Just pushing too many teams getting greedy message. And I'm getting a point of it.
Yeah, but come on, no, Pioneer, don't do that, man. You know that the Bucks suffered not because of Lillard coming there, but because Giannis was out.
Listen, man, I was high on the Bucks from day one.
With Giannis.
With Giannis and Manning. What New York has? They have shooters. Outside of Hartenstein, next 4 players are very good. Then they have shooting. They are lacking in a little size in terms of the defense and height, but those players are way bigger than their size. In terms of the grit and tenacity of these players, New York couldn't have anything better.
Giannis has all of those characteristics.
New York, man, what are you complaining about the New York?
I'm not. I am saying to you. No.
You are 2-0 up in the second.
All right. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe? Do you believe? All right. Hold on.
What are you talking about? A trade at this point of the season, Brendan?
No, we're
2-0 up in the second round of the playoffs.
Let me. All right. Here's why. Because I know Boston is playing without Kristaps Porzingis right now, right? They have Al Horford. I mean, White is playing good. You understand me? Bam.
Yeah.
So they have Tatum playing good, Brown playing good. They have a deep.
Tatum is not playing.
No, man. In the playoffs, him not taking a lot of shots. It's like he's cruising.
He's shooting 6%.
Yeah, but he's cruising. When I say he's playing good, like he's in cruise control. But like I don't believe Celtic has been pressured yet. Yeah. Right. So my point is that if the New York Knicks, because it's what I'm going to give up to go up. Right now, I have a winning roster. To get a championship roster, this present roster don't have it. I don't even have a deep enough bench. I am saying to you, if I add, because I can give up draft picks and pieces if a Giannis would come, obviously, because that is up to him because he signed an extension. But a player can always ask for a way out because yeah. I don't think Giannis wants to play for Doc Rivers either. But go ahead.
He definitely wants to play. If Giannis didn't want Doc Rivers at the bottom, Doc Rivers shouldn't be at the bottom. Giannis, as a franchise player, did not want Doc Rivers at the bottom. So I don't think that's the case. Let me tell you, if the Knicks are a whole in terms of having Bogdanovic, in terms of having Mitchell Robinson, and if you want to say in terms of having Julius Randle, I think that would make a nice 10-man roster when you had Precious Achua and Matt Rice. That would be a roster that has size.
Couldn't beat the Celtics.
I don't put it past. I still don't.
It's 4-1. It's 4-1. We lost to the Celtics this season because we played them in the thing there, that other tournament in the tournament, and they beat us, It's 4-1, And one of those games we had. In fact, the game that we beat the Celtics, we never had Julius.
That was the regular season. Let me remind about that. In the very last game of the regular season, Phoenix Suns beat the Minnesota Timberwolves by almost 30 points. The Minnesota Timberwolves shut them in the playoffs. So in the final game, which was the game before the playoffs started, the Phoenix Suns beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. They whacked them by 30 points, and the Timberwolves shut them. The playoffs and the regular season are 2 different animals. Now the playoffs is going in and what you have and use that game to support. Then I will admit that I will pick Boston not series again. But as I said here, what this Knicks team is showing me is that it has grit, has tenacity, and these players are gutsy, and if Boston plays around with their foot, Knicks are going to have them. Then I have a concern for the Knicks right now where I'm thinking that this, I don't know how this will be and how it last. It's going to be how long term this stuff is going to be and how it will affect them for the rest of this season.
I would not play him for game 3 and game 4.
Definitely, if the hamstring injury, you can't play.
Yeah.
Alright, and I think if we find a way to go in a little bit deeper and get a 5 minutes one of your bench players here. The task and the call everything for 5 minutes. Get them up some decent little shot makers. Alex Burke is a shot maker. I think they play defense on a whole level and get and knock down a few shots here. You get a little rest for some of your starters, then and that will ensure that come end of the game, even though you don't have that score out here very well. Yeah. But because of the, for me, because of the style of the space that they play this up and down the field, they play this run and gun style, then it's gonna take a toll and so yeah. Even that play that we was growing up, it was a play, it was a running play forward where the ball was forward for him and he was running forward. This kind of up and down style and playing long has the potential to cause injury to your player. So I'm saying, if you're playing against this type of team, with this kind of style, I think this is in New York to get this by little defense. To me, that's the only problem I have with New York. The fact that these the three main players right now are three players that have been playing together from where they play together in college. You can see that chemistry. You see the teaching of the past, the teaching of the way of the defenders are unit with them. I don't want trouble for me. You don't mess with the winning formula. They're winning right now. If and when they reach that spirit where you see the deficiency start showing up, then you start looking at those deficiencies. We need that here, we need that here, so we need that. But right now, as it stands right now, go Knicks go. It is interesting. Some of my brethren, Recruitment is in the chat. Recruitment and I have. Recruitment, I got to see and I am sure. Make sure my little food is in the mobile.
What is the bet? What was the bet?
We have a little monetary bet that Knicks is going to the conference final. I warned him, and this was before the player started, man. And I said to him, listen, do not put my food at the back of the seat. I don't want it to put it at the front. I just want it slightly chilled. And as it stands right now, I'm almost 3/4 of the way to mealtime. So, go Knicks go.
If the Knicks get one game in Indiana, the series is over. Pacers not coming.
I pick them in 5 now. We have a pool going and I pick Knicks in 5. And the way how I pick this is exactly how it's done. I have a concern with the injuries. I pick Knicks to win the first game. I pick Indiana to win game 3. Knicks to win game 4 and close out in game 5. And as it stands right now, things are going hard.
In Leon Rose, in Leon Rose, we trust, man. Patient GM. He has built a roster, not spending a lot, not giving up a lot. You understand me? Have a lot of cap space. You understand me? Stick to the players for a couple of right. Good job. So I know that we're gonna get. We're gonna get somebody. We're gonna get somebody. I know that Booker wants to come there. I think Booker is frustrated with what is going on over in Phoenix.
Don't go fishing. Don't go jumping in the river for food. Stick to what you have. They brought Brunson in an organically. It was a nice trade and they traded and they got him. They signed him organically. He is a perfect fit. They went for DiVincenzo knowing that he and Brunson and Hart played together. That chemistry is working. You need to add a little bit. Don't get greedy and go for the big. Your home run.
But wasn't he at your big side Golden State Warriors?
Yeah, but when he went to Golden State, he was coming off injured straight out of the box. He was coming from the box injured. So he was old. He had a half a full season healthy at Golden State. Now he's full health and he's playing with his former teammates, Virgin. So we are seeing this is a youth who's punching above his weight. I remember having a big argument with the Virgin G-Star last year. And I always liked him as a player from his box. He plays very good defense and he's a knockdown shooter. And he's showing that in these players for the Knicks. I think the Knicks are probably a small piece away from being a contender.
But that may I tell you, man, Giannis.
Not a big piece. What you're advocating for the man is we'll do like what happened to the Phoenix. Now you have to trade with Josh Hart and DiVincenzo and maybe a few other pieces to try and get a big piece, which is basically which is exactly what Phoenix do in trading away Michael Bridges and Cam Johnson and Cameron Payne and everybody else to try and get Kevin Durant, and we see that has not worked out well for them. They have not passed. A team that went to the conference finals, the final and then the conference finals, you broke it up, traded for Kevin Durant, and you have not passed the conference. How did that work out for them? I would advise the Knicks and tell them to be guarded against making such a foolhardy. trading away pieces to get a one big piece is not the way to go in the NBA. Still organically to the draft, and then just like Minnesota has done, and then you add the pieces that are necessary to your roster. Similar to what Oklahoma City has done, similar to what Timberwolves have done. They are showing the blueprint. And if you want to go beyond that, this is what Golden State did to have the last dynasty that existed. They drafted Klay Thompson, they drafted Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and they added a few pieces around them, and that was the last dynasty that was in the NBA. This thing of this big tree or this big whatever to try and get greedy. It is a formula of a failure for me in that NBA. Because the last time it has been tried, it has worked. It didn't work with the Nets, with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and James Harden for different reasons. It has worked with the Bucks this year for different reasons, injuries, apart of that. It has not worked for the Lakers. It has not worked for any of the teams. It has worked for the Suns. It has not worked for any of the teams that have done it in the last 5 years for them. The teams that have done the organic base are the Denver, are the teams that are having. So I would tell the Knicks that they're having a little success now. They guarded against making that home run move, try and get one big piece as your franchise and break up your franchise and fill out the piece that builds it for them. And
yeah, all right, boss. Yeah, man.
As a Knicks fan, I can tell this about enjoy what's happening.
Yes, sir. Garvey said, we tell you, Garvey said, he says, man, he's tell Pioneer to keep Garvey food cool too. Wolves eating through nuggets.
That's a problem, man. Yeah, man. And God and I have a thing going with the nuggets. So that's how it goes. You win some and you lose some.
Yeah.
But I must say all in all, man, these NBA players, with all of the drama, with all of the surprises, with all of these youngsters coming through and these young teams, it has made for a very interesting NBA playoff season.
Yeah, man, definitely. Because even the OKC is reminded me of when Russell Westbrook and suffer, what's his name, the French guy that was beaten up, and Kevin Durant, you know, that young, they had Reggie Jackson, you remember that young drafted? Yeah. They had Nicholas Batum, I think.
I think the teams are better teams.
Yeah. They remind me of that early OKC team.
I think this team has more depth. I think it's not even depth, but that's a depth. It's mine. Reggie Jackson was on the bench.
James Harden, yeah.
I think this team has, in terms of more holistic in terms of the team. When you have a set ball here, when you have Williams, Dalen and Jalen Williams, when you have Alexander, Josh Giddy, when you look at the whole, the entirety of the roster, I think that, for me, they're more cool. We use the word cool. I think they're more cool. They haven't had the success that team has had yet, but I think this team is a team. So whether they make it to the conference final or not, whether Dallas comes back and wins this, I like it to go. They're a team for the so, all in all, man, it's gonna be a wonderful rest of the player, and we'll be here, and I am sure to people. We haven't done it here. You know this. We have to be a man. So, we'll be here, and I am sure, and we'll be starting some basketball. And people like DRB and these things and these guys will also be part of it. All right, so.
Yeah, man, bless up yourself. Yeah, man, respect. Yeah, man, respect every time, Pioneer. All right, that was Pioneer. You know him very well. You understand me? Normally on the airwaves. Yeah, man. Bless up Jason Goona and all the person. Big deal and Malik Mills. Bless up. All right. Yeah, we're gonna talk broadband security. We're gonna talk some football now. You understand me? We had to deal with some basketball. A long time I got through troubles with my New York Knicks. So me happy. Understand me, I tell you, boy, you know, you rough. Well, people used to laugh off of me from, you know, last time I had some joy was Omari Stoudemire. You understand me? And then Carmelo Anthony. But me, I tell you, you know, so we're getting some joy, you know, so we're happy about that. Yeah, man. All right, we're gonna talk some football. People, we're gonna get into a little bit of football discussion. So we have dealt with the social issues. We have spoken about the Knicks, but I got the JPL, right? I was trying to speak with Mr. Owen Hill. I'm hoping that before the program ends, we'll get him. So they because I know he was on the radio. Yeah, I know he was on the radio. He was on the radio and he spoke about, and I think even Christopher Williams spoke about it, about the that bottles will not be allowed inside the venue. No, this is an incident waiting to happen. Lots and lots and lots of bottle alcoholic beverages being sold in. People have bottles in there. I don't know how they got in, but there are bottles in there. It is not safe because it takes one bad decision, one argument, and then all of a sudden confrontation and problems. So this is an incident waiting to happen. Fix it. The other issue I got some complaints about is about the smoking, right? Because here's the thing, our Jamaican system is built. You don't have a smoking and non-smoking area, right? I don't know if they have these things in like EPL, but I've never heard like complaints like this in like EPL or even MLS. I mean, I've been to games in the States, MLS games and USL games and college games. I can't remember being in a part of the stadium. Like in national team games, I've been there. I can't remember being at a game in the USA national team games and the persons beside me were smoking. Well, me normal, you understand what I'm yeah. So what do they do that we are not doing? Why the man beside they can just start smoking? Like, you understand? What do we need to do to allow people to smoke? So they have, let me tell you what needs to happen. They have a part at the stadium what they call the presidential area. Maybe you need to say over there is a smoking section. So if you want to, all the people who want to smoke are over there, so not to go stay. And the non, well, maybe that are all of the people. Or maybe the people who don't, I don't know. Which one is the larger amount? The smokers or the non-smokers? I don't even know. Like, let one of the stands be for smokers. We are Sabina Park. All right. The George Headley stand is for and the north stand is for and split it like that. If you smoke, go over there. So. If you don't smoke, go over there. So. Because it's the same money to go on any side. So I like. I don't like it. Me not like then at the stadium and you sit down beside people and then I'm on a bus a Mataran, I'm on a bus a Craveney, I'm on a bus in Calibod. You understand me? That is and a lot of people, because listen, there are some people who are turned off by it, you know. They really want to go, you know. There are a lot of first time people to the games, you know. There are a lot of first time people to the game. And here's what they want to go back, but they want to know if them can get a place and no smoking and go on. All right. So I don't know. Let me just get some comments on these matters. And then we get to some other things. Demo say our league is unique. I don't know. I've never like hear Arsenal fans saying like, oh, the smoking messed us up. I think they have areas that they can go and drink. And then you come up, but I don't know. Maybe you're not allowed. Because you notice when you watch like EPL or championship, you never see people throw like bottles and things onto the field. We have those incidents, so we have to prevent them. Because all you need, you know, is one bad decision, you know, man. It's because like the footballing thing has really changed in Jamaica, you know, because some of the decisions that went against Tivoli, generally them things that create problems in stadiums, you know. So we have to manage the stuff. So big up to the players who I think they have really become more professional, and the fans are behaving better compared to in the 90s when there were so many conflicts at games. But we cannot wait. Even at our national stadium, you can't tell a man to smoke beside you, you know. Even in some weed are burning in a grandstand now. Weed, cigarette, grandstand is there's no difference except for the little covering thing and probably the bathroom a little better in the grandstand of Jamaica than the bleachers. And the seat, well, the seats are a little bit more comfortable. But the same smoking and drinking go on both sides. We need to find a way to fix this. Maybe there needs to be more stewards in between the aisles and stuff, helping to ensure that people don't. And when you see them smoking, say, no, you can't smoke here. Go round here and smoke, and then you come back. Something like that, man. All right? People have more fear of repercussions at events in the USA. If something is prohibited and you do it there, is no talking. There is no talking it out. You just face the punishment. That is it. Right? Smoking in public is illegal. We need to lock them up or find them and stop pussyfooting around the issue. All right? Nice word. I like that word. Yeah. All right. So, is it you're not allowed to smoke in public, or is weed? Is it weed, or is just smoking generally in Jamaica is not public? Which one? Which one the law says? Yeah, man. We have to enforce the rule. I agree with you, Jason Guna. The enforcement of the rule. Do you get the same views, man? Yeah, man. A Sabina Park, man. Wherever you are at Sabina Park, you get the same view. Who said George Ellis stand no smoking? Man, smoking did go on everywhere. Everywhere smoking did go on. There you go, Jason Gona. It's one of the reasons why I tell people a long time I now go bleachers, brother, because I can't manage the man a drink, and you understand me, someone a drink and a spit, and then when time goal score, them a fling out the water out of the bottle, and that all a drop all in your face. You understand me too much. No, boss. Yeah. All right. Is the game being promoted enough? Well, I can tell you this. There's more promotion about this game than the games that we have had in the past. It needs to be promoted more. But I can certainly say there is more about this game than before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give them an era to go on. Because you can't tell the people them not to smoke. We're not fight against the smokers, you know. We are saying let's separate them. Oh, how this? Hey, T-God, come on the program and get to race you up here, man. Wait, let me send T-God. Hey, people, me tell them say T-God no national stadium. Now, hear what T-God to ask. T-God to ask if there are bathrooms in the bleachers. What wrong with T-God? Let me send him the link, because I really want him to ask me this on here. I bet you say him now come on here. I bet you say with the full question that T-God now come ask this question. You better delete the comment there before the man them take the comment. And then when you go live again, delete the comment, T-God. I mean if bathroom they are bleachers, T-God. What wrong with you, man? The bathrooms. Anyway, people be here from T-God. Me that's what. Mr. Tiga, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ask the people then what you ask. Because I'm not going to answer you.
Now listen. From I was going to the national stadium to watch any event, boys jump, Manning Cup, anything. I don't remember using a bathroom in the bleachers. No, I mean the grandstand. Sorry, I mean the two of them. The grandstand. The grandstand are the one without the cover, right? See, me like this stuff.
Yeah. All right, hold on, Tiga. Let us start from Tiga. Let us start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning.
Hold on.
Let's start from the beginning. Hold on. Tiga.
We're gonna resign. We're gonna the Jamaica flag. What's about that? That's how the bleachers are the grandstand.
Tiga.
That's how it is.
Tiga.
Yo, the only beach that all the bathroom and the tunnel will lock when people can walk through exit and this. And there's something man used to go and use the bathroom.
Tiga. All right. Tiga, slow down, man. Slow down. All right. So, you know where the national stadium is at, right?
Man, stop talk foolishness, man.
No, me just ask you because we have to start from there because you can't tell, you cannot tell what is the bleachers different from the grandstand. Me have to ask you even know where the stadium is at first.
Yes, sir.
All right, so where is it? What avenue is it on?
I don't know where the avenue is on, boss. Because all I know is Mountain View.
So it's on Mountain View Avenue, right?
Yes, right.
So
Yes,
surrounded by what you call Nannyville and
Yes,
Swallowfield
yes, sir.
and Stadium Gardens, all right?
Yes, sir.
And when you look up the hills, you see what is up there.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. All right. So there you go. So first we get the part there. All right.
Right.
So now let's move into where is bleachers, where is grandstand. All right. You know, grandstand is where you have all the statues at the front where Usain Bolt, Shelley, and Fraser. Their statues are out there at the front, right across from Leela Robinson Court. You know, that's where the entrance is to the grandstand.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
The bleachers is the uncovered part, and normally the flags go up there. All right. So we're on the same page.
Yes.
When I say the tunnel, there's no bathroom in the tunnels at the stadium, so I don't know what you're talking about on either side.
No. Yes, that is true. But I'm saying, and there's some of the man that used to go and use them. If they want to release themselves.
In the tunnel, he got to tell it.
Yes, man.
But he got to talk. But he got to tell me say money used to go in the tunnel. Them go use the bathroom. The tunnel is where the teams come out through. Tiga to them. The tunnel, Tiga, the tunnel and the grandstand. The teams come through there. There's stewards and police there. You're telling me that people walking out the tunnel look a leak over on the bleachers. That is where ambulance and those things come through. What kind of people use the bathroom?
Don't the man they use the word with the exit when you enter.
No, Tigat, man. The man them use Tigat. Almost all you see the entrances in the bleachers when you're coming through the little turn, what they call it, turnstiles or turnpike, what turnstile I think they call them. When you come through those little things, there are bathrooms on both sides where the security normally check you in the bleachers. That's where the bathrooms are. In the like gate number 10 and 9. Those where it's in those spaces the bathrooms are. Every other entrance to the bleachers have a bathroom in that passageway.
It's over. Yeah, right. Yeah, but I'm telling you, when I was a little boy going there, brother, I seem to have money, because we never used to go grandstand, I be a bleachers, brother. You understand? I never used to go that side. Since I have money, I can't go. Because I never used to rich like you, You understand? No. Over the stand, where the JC part, where the JC part there, a bleacher, I definitely there. You understand? But
those stands right where the JC people are, when you turn, where JC and Calabar normally are, predominantly JC.
Yes,
the entrance to that, if you go around to where they have the TV, which is one of the entrances to that part of the stands, there is a bathroom there.
Well, I guess because whenever you see the bathroom,
maybe it is so you have two tunnels. You know the two tunnels. What are the two tunnels called?
We don't know the tunnel. We don't know the tunnel then called, brother.
The tunnel, you have the two tunnels are the McDonald and the Marathon tunnel.
Oh, okay.
But he got you don't know stadium. But he got you don't know stadium.
What do you mean we don't know stadium? So when them
you don't know stadium, man.
Hold on. So when them stadium, when them tunnel in him, okay, brother, I have a stadium before you born,
You want to try to joke it together, yeah?
No, but seriously, honestly, man, I swear to you, I never know the bathroom there at the bleachers. I guess we never use the bathroom. I feel to me have look of money and me can go a grandstand. I buy ticket and go grandstand and then sing there. I go to the bleach. I'm telling you the first time I go grandstand. I can tell you. No, it's not really the first time.
You know where the bathroom, you know where the bathrooms are in the grandstand?
Of course, man, right on. Yeah, man. Then I go to the bathroom at the grandstand. I'm telling you the first time I go to the grandstand. As a little boy, I remember Ali's Chum. I was in the grandstand. All right? Second time I remember myself going to the grandstand is when Donoon played Woolman And after we done play Wilmers, we'll go up at the stand. You understand? So that's all. Me didn't know, grandson. And I stand that, brother, pay bleachers. Now when I have look for money now, you understand? Because when Jamaica play the World Cup qualify, I pay bleachers there, brother. Bleachers the thing there. When Jamaica play or World Cup qualify.
Yeah, what I'm saying, what you got is when you're in the grandstand and you go through the little passageway, you go in the area where the people sell the food.
Right.
They normally, right, that's where you can buy patties and those things. It is in that area where the bathrooms are in the grandstand. All right?
Okay.
All right. In the bleachers, you see where you enter the bleachers? Through those, they call them gate number this, gate number 1, gate number 2. They say the gate to Nannyville, the gate to Stadium. When you go through those gates, every other gate, there's a set of bathrooms.
Yeah.
Male and female.
Oh, okay. Because people, bro, that was stadium, you know. When we go and look at school, you know, they're at the gate, you know. And one man have a money. I will go to one of the brother and say, yo, let's it through, no. I go to the secret. Yeah, man, them man with me and them let you are 10 schoolers, you know, brother. And them time me I go stay them, you know. And people don't know about them thing, you know. I'm going to stay down on one man. Say, yeah, man, let's show them you, man. I'm my virgin them, man. And I so we get to go in that stadium, you know.
Anyway, when next time I reach Jamaica, I'm going to bring you up on a tour of the stadium and bring you where the living quarters are and where the boxes are and them thing there. You understand? Yeah. I'll give you a tour.
And that is very cool because I'm trying to prepare myself to come to the Dominica game. You understand? Let me see how that work out.
Not Dominica. The Dominica game is not in Jamaica.
Dominica Republic, brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dominica Republic, yeah. All right, so listen. Seeing that you're here, because I want to talk about this a little bit, right? That I think, here are the players that I think should, I think right now is the time for them to commit to Jamaica. Right now. Like whatever needs to happen, I think they need to get things in order to represent Jamaica. Omari Hutchinson, who I believe has everything already because he has played in a game, that's number one. I think the way that he's performing, understand that he should be going back to Chelsea. Decision, many clubs are after him. So that will be probably a hectic summer in terms of decision making. I think though, coming in at this time and having a good Copa America would be a very, very, good thing for him, which would increase his value on the market. And even if he stays at Chelsea, which I believe would be a good option if he's promised regular playing time, or to stay with Ipswich and loan again and play in the league or a permanent sale, I think those things would be very good for him. But I think Copa America would set him up nicely for that. So I think right now would be prime time for him to fall back into the team. All right. So that's one of the players. All right. I think one of the other players that I think right now he should make a decision to come and play for Jamaica, because I don't believe that this player, it would be a very difficult thing for him, given his background, right? Is Tyreek Mitchell. I think Tyreek Mitchell playing back from injury, the process for him, given his background, first generation kind of a thing, it would be so easy for him to play. I think he's one of the players would be important to come in and join at this time. All right. The other one is I like and think that this one would be good is Max Aarons. I don't think again the process for him would be difficult. I think he hasn't been getting a lot of playing time at Bournemouth, but I think he would be a next good one to come into the program at this time. Not much difficulties. All right. So right there we have two defensive minded players. I also like Kyle Walker-Peters, just because of his experience. I think he can play multiple positions in this Jamaican setup. I think he's one of the other players that I'd love to see coming. And Mason Holgate, because I believe that it wouldn't be difficult for him. His process could be completed, I believe, and he could play in the Copa. And I think he's one of those players that could play CDM. So those are the 5 players that I think right now. I know that Devante Cole is a next name that could be called, but I think his own is done and he's a part of it. But those 5 names are the 5 names that I think, like, for me, like, now is the time for them to make the decision, because you basically can pen out the England team for the Euros, and I don't think any of these players are even on the radar of that Euros team. So, what are your thoughts?
All right. Good players, and first person I would like to jump on and who definitely can play for the Reggae Boys right now is the Omar Hutchinson. Now I know that since the promotion to the Premier League with Ipswich, there's a lot of things going on because they saw Omar Hutchinson wrap himself with the Jamaican flag. And we're having a lot of debates. I see YouTuber up against other YouTuber and a lot of things, and it just made me just sit back and watch what is going on. The Omar Hutchinson, I would love for him to turn up, but that one, I'm just sitting back and looking at it because, one, there was a player before at Brentford we wanted, the Ivan Toney. I don't know if JFF made contact with Ivan Toney or whatever. And then we see Ivan Toney chase himself in one of the, I think it was St. Vincent's flag. And then he got called up for the England team or whatever. You understand? We called for Bailey Calamari, we called for Omar Hutchinson for the Nation League semi-final. You understand? Bailey Calamari said he was going to come, and then afterward he got a call up. Omar Hutchinson said he wants to get his team promoted. You understand? And it's not like he wants to commit to the side. It's like he's sitting and waiting where to go. You understand? So the internet, the Jamaica vloggers went into frenzy when they saw him wrapped up. And I'm just saying, I was like military saying, is this a PR stunt to say, hey, guess what? I have choices. What are you doing? We see one where the Chelsea manager.
What?
He was
Did you say Leon Bailey?
No. Never say Leon Bailey. Say Bailey Calamari. Did I pronounce the last name? Yeah.
Bailey Calamar.
Yeah, Bailey Calamar.
Bailey Calabar. Yeah. Who is Bailey? Let me check. Bailey Calabar.
Not Calabar. Not Calabar.
Calamar too.
The Calamar. Yes, the same.
Cada. Say
Calamar.
C-A.
Yeah. Calamar.
Mar too. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Him. You don't want to. I'm like military. Because when I watch everything and sit back, I wonder if this was a PR stuff. Because he was playing good. Not that he was playing bad, he was playing good for him. Why then didn't and Chelsea was playing poorly and he was playing good and he was at loan. Chelsea could have gone for him at any
No, they
time.
could not. They could not.
They could not?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
Remember people. All right, so let me explain that. Not every player that is on loan can be called back from the loan.
Okay.
Not every player.
Okay.
There are some loan deals that it is for the season and there's no callback in it. So that option was not in his.
Okay. So thank you for my correction. It's a good thing that I didn't went public and like a blog and blah blah. Yeah, so anyway. So that was my thinking, but I thank you for the correction, sir. You understand? But
yeah, man, anytime.
I am just saying, let's see what Chelsea have 2 more games left. So let's see what, if he perform in this Chelsea game, what England is going to do. Because
if he perform in what Chelsea game?
Chelsea have 2 more games left.
So if who perform in what Chelsea game?
Omari.
He can't play for Chelsea.
Of course.
He can't play for Chelsea.
Why he can't play for? So why?
No,
So why?
he can't play.
Why
He
would,
can't play. No, he can't play in the two games. Who
so
told
why
you
would
that?
the coach, hold on, so why would the coach call him up to look at him?
No,
For
man,
next
him can't play in the two games. No. What you talking about? He not playing, man.
Didn't you see the coach call him up to look at
Uh,
him?
the coach at Chelsea call up Omar to look at him. You think that is for him to play in the next two games?
That's what that me get so tight, brother. All right, educate me. Remember, come up at the program because that
No,
can't be
he
a coach.
can't. No. So Tiga, let me help you, right?
Yeah, help me, please.
He cannot play. He cannot play for Chelsea for the season. That only can happen during the windows. You cannot end the season at one club and then go and finish it at the club that you're from. You can't do that. That's he can't play the season, man.
Oh. All right, thank you so much, sir.
Remember that even with players, Tigat, there because he would not be registered for Chelsea. When are they going to register him? How would Ipswich deregister him for him to be re-registered to Chelsea to play in the two games?
But remember, Ipswich season is finished now.
Yeah,
So
but he's still a registered player with the.
But who would have gone back to his parent club now?
Listen, geez. All right. So remember now. Tigat, he's registered with a club. So he's not deregistered though the season has finished. Remember, he was there for the championship season is not finished yet. It is just that his club has already completed their fixtures, but the season is not finished in the championship. Remember, there's playoff going on. You don't remember championship playoffs? Tiga.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
So the championship season is not finished yet. Because the players are still on.
So players are still on. Okay, good. All right, thank you for that clarification. You understand? Thank you for that clarification.
Yeah.
All right, fine. So let's go back to the question. I think it's a good time for these players that you name out, 5 players that you name out, should really commit to the national program. You understand? The sooner, the better. The sooner we get them into the team is the better because we can get them to gel with the other players. You understand? Get Omar Hutchinson for the Cooper. You understand? Get all these players in. Cooper would be a very good time because it's a competition where the Jamaican team will play at least 3 games, and the coach will have a longer period with them. You understand? To get them in the mix. So I think it's a good time now. You understand? And my thought, I think after the Cooper, I don't think no more new players should be drafted to the team. You understand? If all the members of the team are fit and ready, not to mess up that chemistry. You understand? I think the coach should set on his have a set of players now, play now, the work of qualification for us to get to the final destination.
That part I don't agree with you. I don't agree with the part that after Copa America, no other player should be drafted in. I don't agree with that. What I will even go as far as saying, because I have like a bonus player that I think like he needs to seriously consider his option. All right. Which is the one player that I think like he needs to like he's the next one. So if I would go to 6 players, I would say Mason Greenwood. I think Greenwood. I think Mason Greenwood needs to. I think he needs this summer. He needs a competition in the summer, which would open up even more opportunities for him to make a significant move. I don't see him going back to Manchester United, regardless of who the coach is, not because of his quality, but just because of the past. And I think he needs like a competition like the Copa where he does excellent to like slowly erase some of those things.
Yes. That is true. That is the only player because he's really a quality player. But he should even make up his mind if he wants to be playing for the regular boys. He should get his things in process. You understand? Try to get out what the necessary documents to come and play. Maybe he doesn't come and play, but if he is interested to play for the regular boys, he should make that step, or that process should be long time. Look about. Maybe he does say, I don't want to play, but the process should already, gone through. So when he's ready, he can just come in. Instead of when he's ready, we start looking about him papers, and then we're in a 2, 3, 4 World Cup games already. You understand?
Yeah. So I think and this is what I'm saying. I just believe that once the England squad is going to be named, the players that I've called, I doubt like a lot of these players would be included in the mix. And what that means is you miss these Euros, when you look at their age, it's almost like, is there any other entranceway to this team? Right? And I'm saying that given my understanding of some of these situations, like the Mason Greenwood, the Tyreek Mitchell, the names that I've called, I think those are the ones that would be easier to process because they have parents and connections that are immediate Jamaicans. Sometimes when the process have to go through, which is what I keep telling people, anytime you hear of a player where the process have to go through great grand, you're going to have problems. A lot of times, the information presented on birth certificates in the great grand situation, even the grandparents, are inaccurate. And just to get those corrected and to work out becomes very difficult. With some of these players, like I said, it is easy because it is like the Max Aaron and the Tyreek Mitchell, the Mason Greenwood, the Mason Holgate, like those names are easier, right? It's easier because there is an immediate connection. Like how Daniel Johnson, you would not expect like the Daniel Johnson situation to be long, right, or to take some time because Daniel Johnson had immediate connection. I think like immediate connection is what is important.
So true.
Like Kyle Walker-Peters, like I'm telling you, these names are not, oh my God, I need to find my great-great-grandfather. Okay, you find it, let me check the paper. Oh, geez and peace, the birth certificate, this wrong, this needs to be changed. And then the person has died. And all right, you see, when it goes that way, it's going to be very difficult. So I think, yeah, man, I just using that as an example. Maybe I should use like a Bobby Reed then, because what I'm saying is that when the person is like have an immediate family like mother or father, like Omari Hutchinson, you're not going to have any problem. Mason Greenwood, just the paperwork itself becomes easier. You know who is the next player? Let me give you. That there's that Trent Alexander-Arnold had immediate family in Jamaica. But, I mean, he can't play for Jamaica. So he has Jamaican passport, You know that, Tiga?
Did not know that one. That one.
Yeah. But he play for England. But like those guys, it's easy for them because they have immediate relatives. Yeah, first generation men, Englishmen, yeah.
Yeah, So okay. So the process for the one with like
which Trent Alexander-Arnold and his brother have Jamaican passports. Yeah. Why you think him like go forward and like defend? Where Indima? Where you think him like go forward and like defend?
It's a man is one. It's a today is like a whole thing when people learn. I learned about the bathroom at the stadium. People learn about Alexander Trent. And a lesson learned.
No, a lot of people know about Trent, man. That Trent is that is not new.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow his brother, you would know.
You understand? But yeah, I think the players should all commit right now. You understand? Right now. I think the players should all come in and commit right now for the Cooper. You understand? The bulk of the players, everybody will want should commit and get ready. Paper should go in already. You understand? Because they know that we're swinging out for him for a long time. So his paper should be in already and him having passport, just waiting to get a club. So when we say all right, I'm ready, we just jump at it. You understand? I think the anglers for Greenwood, they should have his papers and his documents already gone in. Even if we don't know about it, that you have gone in and say, all right, never playing about more some more time.
I know people asking about like Emil Smith Rowe. I am almost certain that Emil Smith Rowe is tied to England. So I'm not sure that he can represent Jamaica. That one, like, I am not sure, though this is I Am Sure Sports. All right, so let me answer that. Listen, I'm going to answer the Reese Nelson one. Let me just check. People, come on, hit the like button. G's and peace, man. Not 100 likes yet, and look how long I'm on the thing. We're going to leave. What? I'll leave in our 24 minutes. Not even 100 likes. Come on, man. Hit the like button, man. Too many views to not have 100 likes, man. Subscribe. Hey, you me. Hold on. Are you me at her? You listen, you watch, or you're not subscribed. Subscribe. You see I laugh? Because you enjoy the show. Subscribe. All right. Let me talk about Reese Nelson. All right. With Reese Nelson, I think Reese Nelson not playing for Arsenal for so many games this season, that's one of the issues I have with Arteta. I think, for me, I realistically, I don't see Reese Nelson coming right now. And here's why. Because I think he's going to try to find a way to go to a club. And I think that is going to, I think making a decision right now would be distracting. So I don't see that happening right now. I can see that happening after Cooper once he finds a club. Because I think he has to spend his summer negotiating and probably going on medicals and stuff to meet with. I believe that is what's going to happen to him, because I don't see him staying at Arsenal. And that is a concern I have. And so once you see that happening, you can almost take, if you're at a big club like Arsenal, most times now you move to the other clubs like Ainsley, Maitland Niles. You notice you don't even hear him in England setup anymore. I think players need to take those things, to look at that and say, you know what, maybe I need to consider which nation I'm going to play for, given what I've seen with other players in similar situations like me. Like Joe Willock. I don't remember which other Caribbean country that he could have played for. I don't see Joe Willock or his brother Chris Willock getting into England side. So that is my take. T got you muted. Yeah. But those are my what I call more realistic options that I think they should take the opportunity. I believe that the people themselves, the players themselves, need to make a decision. Because you see, once you make a decision, then you come out and say, listen, man, I think it makes the process easier. I think it makes the process of you getting naturalized better and easier. Right? Yeah, like I know people are saying that Bailey should talk to. I don't know. I could be wrong, but big up to Leon Bailey. You understand me? Big him up, right? Because he rears the Jamaican flag. No matter what he says about Jamaica, when he plays, people says the Jamaican Leon Bailey. So that's a big up. But I would, given his public sentiments a month or so ago, or a couple months ago, I would find it hard to see how we would expect him, given those things, to now go and speak to someone about representing Jamaica. Like, how do you put out an interview like that and then genuinely go to somebody and say, yo, bro, you need to come play for we, bro. Yo, we are going World Cup, bro. Bro, it's a good thing we have going on, bro. Bro, yeah, man, I say for that, bro. How do you do that? He spoke to Omari before, though. But remember, people forget that Omari wanted to do this from when Wes Morgan spoke to him. From Leicester's time. You never listened to the Omari story. From Leicester time, Omari wanted to play, when Leicester won the championship, when Wes Morgan was the leader in the Jamaica team that went to the finals of the what's the final of the Gold Cup? Yeah. Final of the Gold Cup. Thank you. Yeah. So he had conversations and wanted to. It just never happened and nobody really reached out to him. So what Leon Bailey did was kind of like, seal the matter. But all I'm saying is that I think unless his sentiments have changed, I would find it hard. Like if I were playing and Leon came to me right now, I said, bro, but me don't watch your interview, man. And unless you say, boy, so I'm sorry about that, I did vex, man. I'm saying that, but a good thing. That is how I see it. But I think if the player goes to him and say, yo, Leon, man, I see you going down to Jamaica, man. I really want to come and play, man. How do I think, Leon, I think he would say, yeah, man, how you mean, man? How you mean? But I don't think he's going to initiate the conversation. Maybe previously, but right now, because of his public sentiment, I just don't think that is happening. Yeah. That is how I see. Maybe I'm wrong. That is just my perspective on the situation. Yeah, But I think like there are other players who could do it. I think like people like Ethan Pinnock who remember Ethan Pinnock about ball like that, boss. Number 5. I think because of his just how he is. I think he has influence. Mikel Antonio, I think, have influence. I think if Mikel walk up to this, hey, you see how Mikel, you're always doing your podcasting. You see Mikel doing his podcast and say, listen, man, you need to come and play. I think if him going in podcast and call out the players to come and play for Jamaica, I'll challenge him. I really believe, I don't know, maybe he does it now because I don't know. But I think Mikel Antonio, a lot of people listen to Mikel Antonio, he has a lot of respect, because of his years in the league and all of those things. He's like one of those veterans. I think he's the next one that carries some clout in terms of in this particular area. Mikel Antonio. Yep. Mm-hmm. Who again? Yeah. Yeah, Mikel Antonio. Ethan Pinnock. Always wonder about Omari Gray and the players who were at Everton. Like, could he speak to them? Don't know how much time he spends in London. Seeing that he's playing all the way in Saudi Arabia. Oh, Marlon saying that he's Mikel Antonio always beating the players to play for Jamaica. He's always Wilson. And this is my thing. Like, I always come back to this, right? A lot of these guys, the Mikel, a lot of the guys who end up coming to play for Jamaica, it's like and this is why I know that they are committed. It's like, it's not like somebody sold them a vision. It's just like they said, listen, man, this is where I want to play for. This is where I want to play for. So while management can talk to them and Leon can talk to them, I think the most powerful thing is when the player catch the vision and say, you know what, I want to represent this country. That is the biggest thing. Hey, this is a big shout, Rob Smith. Big shout. Big shout is, hey, Mikel Antonio. Blake is saying what? Out, you know. No. Big up Andre Blake. I don't know. Out. You know, trouble, you know. But here's the thing. Can you imagine, man, if Mikel come at MLS close to Jamaica? You know that whichever team like Mikel Antonio probably leave and come play for, a lot of Jamaican would follow it. But money is the order of the day. Would he get as much money in MLS as he would in like Saudi Arabia? He has returned from his sabbatical. Mr. Demo Dre. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Big up everybody in the chat. I just want to do a couple things quickly. I didn't take a sabbatical from football. I'm taking a sabbatical next season from Liverpool football.
Next season?
It's a totally different. Yeah, as in starting from the time I'm to take the sabbatical in the next season when Mr. the coach will get appointed.
So what? Who is the appointed coach? I don't even know.
The brother we name Slot, Arnie Slot or whatever I'm on.
The man from Holland?
Yes, what bro?
Oh, you really go for Ten Hag cousin.
Oh my God, man, I don't want to talk about this. Like, I don't really want to get into this, right?
So, I never know Ten Hag cousin or higher, man. All right, go ahead. Sorry. All right, go ahead.
The second thing is, there's 143 people inside the chat. I hope that everybody is liking the video. I don't know what the like is like, but I hope everybody likes the video. And I hope that out of the 143, at least 100 will be in the national stadium because we're less than a month away from the World Cup qualifiers. I hope say a lot of people will be at the stadium. More, and this will be my 98th experience in the management. Like more on the campaign, because we can make the World Cup, it's easy. Zine, I just want it for have the atmosphere because I was on Dukeland's channel the other day and we'd have a conversation about not having a football culture. Well, I don't think Jamaica has a football culture. And, people think otherwise. But this is one of the reasons why I don't believe so. So may I ask everybody who can make it to the stadium, at least 100, to just reach at the stadium and fill up the stadium and make some noise, right? And then the last thing I want to say is this, right? Man, you're saying that people can talk to the players and influence them for come or whatever, but they must catch the vision. What do you think, though, Zin, about like us, like the comment section of the Instagram page and like I pressure them and I say, come a Jamaica and I force it down there, like, come a Jamaica, brother, don't choose England, da. Do you think that the players see these things?
All right, so let me help you, right? I think it does play a part. Yes. I think everyone loves a little appreciation. Adults are just grown-up kids, Everybody, like, all adults are kids that are grown. So inside of all of us, you want to know that they're really kind of a thing. But here's the truth: a lot of these guys, they don't monitor their own pages. They have handlers. Right. So sometimes I believe that the players themselves don't actually, especially the high profile ones, they don't actually see the comments on the social media unless you have direct contact to them on their phones. Because depending on who their handlers are, they may not give precedence to your comments. That is something that I know.
Okay. Because, listen, I'm guilty of it, boss. Because, you remember when we dealing to the kind of boys thing? All in the man inbox, me going to man in man, I mess, like, we're guilty of the thing. So, I'm like, you may never get no response, obviously. So,
Marlon says that players said something, people harassing them to play for Jamaica. Okay.
You see, but tell you, so it's like I don't know it because you probably know more than me, right? But I just to say, like, some people obviously monitor them own Instagram and them see these things. So even the where Tiga Kalman, Calabar, so even Calabar thing the other day. Like there was a lot of comments, you know, brother. Like them they flood the comment section and they must say a lot of stuff. And then when him do the England thing, it's like people go the other way to a different extent. I mean, I wonder if this thing kind of affects.
Here's what I think with like a young player though. I think a lot of those things, their agents are very critical. So if I'm the player agent and I want the player, because remember I know I'm investing in this player, so I want great returns. I'm an Englishman. I don't want this player to play for Jamaica. So it's when I see the negative comments, you know what I do? I am going to talk to my player. You see why I don't want you to play for this country? Look at what they're saying about you. They don't understand. Yeah, so we have to be very careful of what we put in. Because even if the player doesn't see, then the agent, and if the agent is anti the player playing for Jamaica, right? Because especially for the younger players, I'm telling younger players are generally, it's like parents. We have a Jamaican youngster, you know, who you realize that the parents basically give the child is more loyal to the agent than even to the parent. That's what happened to our youngster.
Yeah.
So if the agent see this and the agent wants to direct them in a particular way and our criticisms are negative, then he will show the negative ones and not say, look how they are bigging you up.
Yeah, because I mean, I asked the question because I remember when they did have Robbie on the channel and they must say, yo, listen, you know, the thing where they're going with Bailey, it's a reach over there, you know what I mean? And it can affect the decision making. So the social media thing and what put up on YouTube and them stuff there. I mean, I guess players are seeing it and stuff. So I just do want to know if it was a negative thing from your side or a positive thing, seeing that the players can reach out to and so.
Yeah, but let me also say this too, Demo, because let me just help your people, Demo. So let me tell you. So people are asking if Demo is coming to the game. Let me tell you, what it costs Demo to come to Jamaica to watch the game is more than what it would cost the man to leave from all Westmoreland. So you see the people who say them now have no money and all you peso, you have to buy a ticket. Every day peso come on the channel. Boy, man, yo, chat what go on. Me there I work in a sunny South. Me there I work in a rainy Hanover. Me there I work in a fire in Mobile. Me there I work in a fruity St. Elizabeth. Every day you have a different adjective for where you are work. Nobody can talk about you have no money to come to the game because Demo I travel all the way from foreign. He must stay somewhere. He must get ticket for going to the game. In playing ticket alone for come at the game cost more than your transportation for come to the national stadium, go back at your yard and buy the ticket peso. Me I tell you that. So if Demo can ensure that him work additional hours, you understand me, get some additional time, then you can come. You understand me?
Yo, man, boss, me love Jamaica, you know, brother. Like, me love Jamaica. And if me can follow every game, me definitely go there every game, boss. But me just want the support of the stadium, brother. It's like, even when Spraga drop the dub, I don't know if he played it or whatever, but them things I'm like, brother, like, we need to be engaged and them something there, like a Rene Simons thing come show about the culture of what football culture is, you know, and bring it back in Jamaica a little bit. So, man, them go support the thing, brother, and make some noise in the stadium.
Yeah, man. And people, let me tell you, the diaspora, a lot of the people them in the comment section, you understand me? Jason, Demo, the man them are forward at the game. So, I don't want a man, all, when in the big deal then, them man they no go a match. Them man they no go a match, brother. Big deal then. Stop buy so much plan. I see some of the plan money for go the match. Big deal then.
Alright, man, come on.
All right, big up Dima, but no, me I'm telling people them the truth, Dima, because you're a young person who committed to the team and you travel. So people need to know that because they make it seem like say
I'm not
people.
a young person, boss. So put that in the ear. I'm not a young.
All right, as an older person, we're glad to know that. You understand me, yeah? Our middle age. Big up yourself, sabbatical Demo. All right. Alex, Alex, I don't want you to think about coming to the game. I don't want you to think about coming. Either you're forward or you're not forward. Stop think. Devon Porter, more you're forward at the game. This is Lord have mercy. This here, Leroy Bailey. How my car never gets stolen yet? Look how long me I go stadium and my car never gets stolen. Brian go stadium, car never gets stolen. Why people don't go to the stadium to look for Leroy Bailey car? Why? The last match me going to the States, man car gets stolen out of the parking lot. And that was in the Nations League. So where you talk about Leroy Bailey? You think at Jamaica, hey, you know that in Atlanta, Kias are the highest stolen car. Check it because the insurance is there. Anybody from Atlanta, tell him that. A Kia gets stolen like I forget the time. I'm going to give you the time. Forward a match. All you do, if they feel say the motive, you carry money and leave your carrier and take all the nuts for it, man. How you talk about, man? And take a shot of big up yourself, Leroy Bailey. Alex, welcome to the show. Good afternoon. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I have to fix something for my schedule for forward at the match. Take more part on 2 days and come back up.
Oh, you mean, man? That me I talk about. Because you have a big job, you know, man. A free flight, you know, Alex, man.
It don't really cost me that much to come to Jamaica.
Yeah, but Alex, so me I say, Alex, you know that as a youth today in the airline business, D-man, them money, you should call him and say, listen, all right, let me see if we can work out some, which airline you're traveling. No, man. D-man live in which Canada, brother? D-man live in New York, brother.
Brother, New York, Alex.
D-man live in Canada.
No. The people that travel, Alex, and you working at the airline industry, you know, have some body pass and them things, so them call it, Alex.
D-man travel body something there?
Eh? Oh, you mean, Alex, man? Oh, you mean, man? I'll Duckland want foul at the match and he want a body pass.
Man, you know, you think I'm alone looking for body pass, man. Millions of people looking for body pass, man. So I'm alone.
Hey, one thing though, we have got change. Hey, yo, we have got change.
We can get him. Hold on.
We have got change. We have got change it from body pass.
Yeah. Free pass.
Bypass.
Yeah, we'll call it bypass.
Bypass. Can't get it when I bypass them. Can't get it when I bypass them. But they might have to travel for. They might have the connection flight. You see me? New York, you might come from Manny's, but the connection flight. You see me?
Okay. Oh, you hear that, Demo? You hear that?
To Fort Lauderdale too. But see, the thing about it is people always miss the connection from LaGuardia, so you have to leave out like on an early flight. You get me?
Okay. All right, you hear that, Demo?
Alex, I'm afraid that Alex here, I don't know.
Yeah?
Oh, the friend of the airline, we don't know which one from the airline, that's how the friend of the airline. Man, is the city for them, they love
Alex airline, you have to have a knapsack for your back,
yeah,
with clothes.
Come on, otherwise you get beaten.
Hold on, man, hold on, I tell you. The people that come from the airline and they don't read the bag policy and don't know for travel. Brother, when I travel with my airline, just travel, I look a backpack, I look a carry on. Yeah, I look a quick trip, brother. When I come with 2 suitcases, you think the people are going to skyrocket the price for you? I'm pay for the suitcase, them.
Which airline is that, Alex?
A pretty yellow plane, man.
The pretty one?
Yellow one.
No, sir, we don't like that.
What is them on the front here?
Hey, we don't like the one at all, brother. We don't call them name, no, sir.
Them on the one in the front here. I told you just scoot them out for the industry.
Original rum airline. A rum airline that.
I don't know which one line, man. But it's the truth. Me not travel upon them still, man. Is that JetBlue me really come down for, and sometimes we take Delta or United. You get where I come from? So we do like connection to like from this or to like Atlanta to Jamaica sometimes. Depends on how I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
So we just do connection from this, but most of the time we just come down from them and just come straight or something there. And we do frontier sometimes from Miami. I want for option we can travel through.
Yeah, certain airline when you travel like, you know, if you travel like, you know, from like New York to Philadelphia, you want a flight, you know, just a quick. You understand me, Marlon?
I take a taxi.
Yeah, like you have a business meeting. Yeah,
man, you just jump on the pretty plane, the pretty color plane and go.
I said, Demo, that's if you find a woman where work on the airline, you see me? Where they can put up on the benefits. They can travel all the other airline, you see me? So you won't cost that much when I go to Jamaica, you see me? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I right where, man. They say you want to pass it to Jamaica, you want this, just book it. Demo, between me and Demo and Manning, you know what you cost to go to Jamaica right now? $168 road trip. That's a low pay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I low pay, man. $168.
Yo. You know, say me have an engagement. I have to go. You know what? Me end up paying like almost just to go in Miami. Like what? Close to $400 still.
$378. $378.
Yeah, $370. Yeah.
Yeah, man. One summer. A JetBlue at them price.
$15. Yeah, $15. No, $15. $15 if I have like a family member who use the bypass. With me want to buy myself because it's 0 cents. Not paying the money.
All right. Me have go link you then.
Yeah, man. I link me, man. I follow, but that's most of the time, man. I try to work and stuff. I can work all week. You understand me?
Okay.
So I don't think that. So, but I'm father. I'm thinking I'm father. I come for the game though. I come for 2 days and come back up.
All right, my boss. All right. Yeah, man. Bless up, Alex. Yeah, Marlon. Yeah, man. What you saying now? You see, you see, we are talking about the players, and what are your thoughts on the discussion?
Well, as I said, man, we all know what the players go through, right? Because you know, some of the time we end up have to make some contacts and stuff. But we all know that, as I said, the first generation them is no problem. When you reach grandmother and grandfather, complication come in. Sometimes you have a A instead of E, right? A I instead of E. And you know, when you reach RGD, it's a different problem. So documentation is always an issue, especially with players. So yeah, it always depends on the family member that they are really looking to get naturalized through. But as I said, still, I think, as I said, as a Mason Greenwood would be one of the biggest pool for us. Reese as well, but I think Reese, if you look at it, is what, 1 more year on his contract at Arsenal. They're ongoing, saying that Brighton is an option for him. So let's see. But we're looking at players who can make impact on the team now, and I think I said these 2 qualifiers are the 2 important games for me. Then moving to Copa America. For me, I don't mention nothing about Copa America until after the 2 World Cup qualifiers. But we need a 6 point to start off strong. So absolutely. I think we should have the strongest team for the qualifiers. Don't really go and look about the quality of the team that we're playing. We need to start off strong and bring the momentum into the Copa America.
Yeah, and I also think like you want to have your strongest team like for the World Cup qualifiers, because that could help to get them gel for the Copa. You understand me? Like if they play together, like if the group of players that you're going to play in the Copa play together in those 2 games, that's good practice, you know.
Definitely. Because at least you could even take a set of players and use them to play the first game, and you can go and use another set of players again if you want to give players playing time against Dominica.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think that would be good because I think the Dominica game away is easy, you know. So you want to have a good rotation, like you said that
Yeah, so that's what I
you
said. That's
make
what I
some
said.
rotation in the second game, so you know the players are fresh. But you're going to have because between the first and between the second game and the beginning of the Copa, which is really and truly is the 22nd is the first
21st.
game, so you're probably going to leave on the 18th based on the CONCACAF like travel rules and those things. So
Yeah, I
between the
feel what
10th,
I do
that is
before
like
game.
an 8 day you know break, and you know that the players are coming off a long season, so maybe them get some
You have to
time.
be here by the 16th, 4 days before the competition, right?
Yeah.
16, yeah.
So
So I
that's like,
think
what do you do? Maybe them need to, during that time, some of them going to take the holiday after the Dominica game.
But man is at the same time, I think we need a practice game against a South American team. Even Bolivia, you get that for the players to get a feeling of playing against the teams that we're gonna play against.
Yeah, but you
Right?
know
So
what? I think you make a very good point, you know, about the resting of the players. He said the players need a break or they will break down like Omari Bell, because like people like Ethan Pino coming off injury, you know, long season Mikel Antonio, you know, the Latibodiers, who I think Latibodier is having some injury issue at the ending of the season.
they're on break now. The only thing they have now doing is promotion. So that's I said. I think they just need to just keep themselves work on the fitness now, because their season is finished now, right? So we have like Greg Lee, the Premier League players that are still there. So,
Greg Lee playing today. Is today?
no, they play yesterday. They beat Petersburg 2-1 aggregate. So he's
Okay.
still playing out there. Still have Korea died in the first leg as well. Had a very, very good game yesterday for Crawley Town.
Yeah, I see they have a video of him like controlling a ball. I don't know, a TikTok video.
Yeah, man. He has. I think he's really, really I think when they talk about Omari, find that farm and really grew up since February. Corey has done the same thing as well.
Yeah. But
He has
that
a lot of
goalkeeping, because when you think about it, I mean, Andre Blake is going to be there. All right.
yeah.
And you think like the fact that Jamal Wade has been like the second string consistently for so long. So like that's
Yep.
2 out of your 3 goalkeeper. You see
Mhm.
that other spot now, you have Kanaya Boyce Clark, Korea Die if you want to put him in there. And you
I
have
think Corey will be in front Kanai Boys flat right now.
yeah.
You
Okay.
have Foster and Davis same way.
And Amal Knight, who has been in and out. So those are the like for that final spot. But I almost believe like, and then you have this young player that played in Trinidad, Jaden.
He has only played one game.
Yeah, but he's 18, 19, you know, young player as well.
Highly rated, because even talking to the person who have contact with Atlanta, they said the player is so highly rated that they are looking to bring him to the first team next season.
Exactly. Jaden Ebert.
Yeah, man.
It's good. I think there are some good.
I think our goalkeeper, even the other day at the game, we were having this conversation about the goalkeepers in the league. I think for the longest while, I think the first we can go and say we have at least 8 talented goalkeepers in the league. Right?
Yeah, man, that is true.
And we have the 2 foreigners doing very well as well. Here was very good for Moby. You have Vina Bartlett still shining out there same way.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it's kind of funny because even the Portmore keeper Tyrone Williams, who got
very, very good keeper.
And he was on the bench for Benjamin Williams.
Yeah, and
Eric Edwards looked good for Arnett.
Still have Foster the same way.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody now, I think when you look at more pleasant to have 3 quality keeper there, because Chambers is not a boy when it comes to goal. Right? I think as I said, sometimes injury really come and really put you up on a halt. I think if it wasn't for his injury, Shakwal wouldn't have him really.
Yep, wouldn't have any chance.
Yeah, because although both of them were injured, because Shakwal was injured at the start of last year's season. And then Chambers got the broken foot, and then Russell was there. And I think Russell had a little injury, and then Shakwal came in and has a look back since. And we even see when Chambers came in, when Shakwal went on the Trinidad friendly game.
And somebody just reminding us that Jaden White is just 23 years old too.
Yeah, well, I think he will be the lesser one out of all of them. I think all of the keeper.
Even below that, you have this guy, you have the crucifixer guy. He's in the league, can't get no game. I think he's at Arnett. You have the local short goalkeeper that kept a couple of games for Arnett. What's his name again, man?
Asha, I don't really.
Asha Hutchinson. Yeah. You have Tawian Lynch at Mount Pleasant who can even get into the Mount Pleasant squad, and he's the under 20, played under 17. So even the young set of goalkeepers coming through you have a good crop.
Definitely.
You have a young set keeper Limal as well.
Yeah, I think for the international level, I don't see him going there. I think his size will be his downfall.
Yeah, Fresh God saying that there's a 21-year-old at Humble Lion.
That's the tall team talking.
Yeah, I don't know him. But I know there is goalkeeper I'm always keep with the Peter check thing. He was at Limal.
Williams.
I think he's a good goalkeeper. Is Williams his name?
Yeah.
Jason Gooda says there's a goalkeeper at every JPL club, obviously. We just call it.
He's talking Asade Barnes. Yeah, he's a very, very, very talented keeper.
And I noticed I didn't see Bennett at Harborview this year. Is the Trinidadian goalkeeper that was there?
Yeah, Plama.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen him. I think he was there when they were playing the Caribbean Cup. I think he played in one game.
One game, yeah.
He's somebody that I'm disappointed with. I think after playing 17 and he really had a good season, I was looking for him to kick on. Didn't kick on last season. I haven't seen nothing from him this season. So I think he's one player that this in my disappointment in him. I know last season he had a few injuries, but I was really looking for him to see him this season.
Yeah, man, the goalkeeper that I'm talking him, Prince Daniel Smith.
Okay.
That is the one him always wear the Peter check saying.
Yeah, man. The former CC keeper.
Yeah. Good looking goalkeeper. But even the Veer keeper is not bad. That tall that keep for Veer.
Williams, the bleach out here one.
Is him here? Yeah, I'm normally bleach out him here.
Yeah, he's a think he has a lot of improvement to do still. I don't think he's in the elite Premier League keepers. But he's a very good keeper. We have Peter Harris and the Harrison brothers still do the same way. Can be excellent and they can.
Oh no, Fresh God is saying that I'm wrong. Fresh God is saying that Jaime Williams, who wears the Peter check, sing from Limal.
Yeah. That's what I said, Williams. Williams.
Yeah.
But Fresh, I haven't seen a lot of
Prince Daniel Smith. Where is he? Yeah.
He was the first choice keeper last year. I haven't seen
Lion.
Yeah, Humble Lions, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think even this the backup keeper for Dumby. So I mean, in a few games that when
Damian Hyatt.
No man, the backup keeper, the second keeper, when Hyatt wasn't playing, he looked very, very good in the early part of the season.
Oh, Brian said that Prince is retired. He's retired. There's not a young youth. They can't reach 27 yet.
He's not 27, I think he's around 23.
Hey, retired already? That I don't believe. Yo, lie, brother, tell me. Man, lie. But say, look, a youngster retired. I don't believe that. Cheer improvement. Big up yourself, you know. Oh, gee. How you doing, beautiful lady? Hey, people don't need to look out for sure improvement, you know. She normally at the games, you know. Sanders,
Yeah.
that's a Sanders
That's
from
right.
down the wall end.
Yeah.
All right, man, we have one more pleasant big fan, you know. Danny Dread, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon. You're always the last person to call the show, you know, because this is the last call for the day, you know.
I say go.
Yeah, man. What them do?
Time there.
What them do? Save the best for last.
Look, so. Yeah, man. Greetings to everybody. Subscriber. Up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You know, say, D-Man look like him do a better work than JPL. With this, at the second time for the day, me hear D-Man promote, you know.
Yeah.
D-Man up on mainstream this morning, you know. But me want to ask you one question now, man. Why is it we have, I don't know if you hear it, but I didn't. But we have 15,000 fans, one place. Jamaica football fan, one place. We have a big PA system. And at no time in a year, reggae boys
Match
play at the
unknown.
national
Hey,
stadium.
Danny, that's true.
You know.
Hey, Danny. Hold on. Me have to give y'all drum roll and hand clap for that. I don't understand how Jamaica play a World Cup qualifier. The JPL playoffs are played and no public announcement. No, sir.
That is a free announcement, you know, man. It's to 15,000 fans.
Footballing fans at that.
So anyway, me did call you to ask you if you can make sure so it happen the next time.
Hold on. Mr. Chung, you are listening. Mr. Roy Simpson, you are listen to the part of the show. Yeah. 2 minutes 50. The biggest call for the day. From this a call that deserve a super sticker. I swear. Super sticker or super chat. A big call is. It need to announce. Every break in the game, it needs to announce. In fact, tickets should have been there. People should have been able to get tickets from there. Early bird ticket available Sunday. Early bird ticket available Sunday for people.
Yeah, so I need for you.
Simon Preston, yeah, listen right here now, Simon Preston. You can't give chicken a chicken to the announcement. Get chicken the thing for read.
Yeah, man. Simple.
Big call, Danny Dread.
All right. Yeah, the goalkeeper thing now, man. You know, say, me can't remember.
No, man.
You know,
all right, no. Demon.
Jamaican foreign keeping for Jamaica.
Hold on there. Because Demo said, me disrespect him call to me say you make the biggest call. You understand?
I told Demo called me.
Yeah, but me never say the big two call.
The promoter, man. Me did only help him along.
All right. Yeah, but you say goalkeeper, foreign born Jamaican doing what? Keeping?
Yeah, me never really say we get one of them type of goalie there. And we always have a good standard goalie.
Yeah, you know that we have never had like a person in that position for real. I know that Barnes get a little time. Corey Adai kept in the game in Catalonia, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. In the friendly game.
He kept second half.
Yeah. But I don't remember. You're right, Danny. I don't remember except for Dylan Barnes and stuff. I can't remember in the history of the football we ever had that.
Yeah. Anyway, one last thing now. Yesterday, me did quite confused with part of your head in YouTube can matter something,
Yeah.
but I mean, I say, oh, at least me not really go cross the spectrum. I tell you the truth, I mostly listen to you and Ryan.
Yeah.
If I miss on a program, me will even listen them back.
Yeah.
Some of the other one, me catch them. If me not catch them, me not really hunt them and listen them back. I mean, listen, coaches decks 50-50.
Okay.
Right? Because sometimes it have to do with the time idea and my schedule.
Yeah, man.
Right. So now, me I say, oh, me listen YouTube so much and me last. So me have to go do the research and catch up. No, me see a man that come on your program. Was on your program yesterday.
Yes.
Me I tell him something.
Yes.
Brother, stop ball. Take your licks, cause you go make the video and tell we say you're gonna get beaten. Just if me have a platform, me that beat you too. Let me tell you that. Go now. You're wrong. All right, thank you very much.
All right, that is just take your beat now, cool. Military. That is just take your beat now, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, all right. That is just it's a military good at taking beat it still. You just did that one look issue. Big up yourself. All right. I thought that was the last call, but no. This could be. I was just about to cut off the call. Oh, Lord have mercy. We have our next call after this. Buenas, boss. We have a next call coming in, but you're calling. Yeah, man. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon as we're about to put the wrap on it. Yeah, man.
All right, then. If you have to tell me that you can't take the next call and leave
No.
Call
Why?
like you keep your few friends then.
What is
you know what? Me just test you a little while, man, and I put 100 critical comments in the comment section. You read one. I see you read round them. I
don't
see. Looking for some
what?
hate.
There's no comment. Hey. I don't know. There's no comment in the comment section.
Me tell you, say, don't address me as gunners boss or partner. That hey thing after some like a war. Don't come hey me.
Okay.
You know, hey you. Me call you Mr. Manning's man or Mr. Omar or Mr. Bennett.
I
know why you call me no Mr. But don't hey me.
Mr. All right, Mr. Sterling. I don't see no comment from you in the comment section, Mr. Sterling.
Okay, because you read past them, cause me just try to get some hate to make my blood boil, but me never get no hate today. That's all. That's why I make the critical comment them.
I don't see any comment.
I don't want to be like.
Gonna Mr. Sterling.
No comment no come for you, seriously.
T-Gat is not. T-Gat is not here. T-Gat is not here. This is Marlon.
Marlon. All right, Marlon. I know about you today because we don't know who they on the channel. But my name is man. You say Knicks and basketball. Why that was the first part of the show? You do that, or you just forget about that?
Yeah, we did that part, and Garvey was speaking, and Pioneer was speaking, and Ricky Teng was speaking. Where are you?
Okay, me are working on. Me not eyeglass. Me have to do my work, my job too.
Okay.
So, and when me get the time to call in and see, me miss the part that yeah. Hold on. You mean to say the idiot them will say them know basketball calling all Pioneer? Because me I call them what them is now, my friend them, but they don't know nothing people. Them just go by, especially Garvey. Garvey just got, since this Garvey picked Miami Heat to win it, Jaime Arquez to be the rookie of the year, me tell him it now go happen. He even go as far as said, Miami should bench Jimmy Butler and give the team to a rookie named Jaime Arquez, who had gone to college for 4 years and does not average 15 points a game in his career. That Garvey said. So are them the people who not listen? I'm a friend them and them talk every day, but me I telling you the truth. They don't know nothing, them just watch you going last night and do the thing where them call me Monday morning quarterback. Ask them for their bold prediction and anything and they never have one. Garvey, football, a theme thing that. Look like me have the COVID thing, so you hear me have blow a shot and attack me have to catch my breath. I don't know what what's going on with me from last week, Friday boy, but I've been sick.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
So, yeah, man. So all I'm saying now, whether I don't want to like it or not, Jalen Brunson. Because I want to go back to the Clyde basketball. Because I never catch them. I have to go back to the first part of the show and see where them say before I can criticize them or agree with them. Just a bona fire for my friend, them as usual. So now what me have to know? You want me to talk about the Knicks a bit because me don't want to talk about he got them on bathroom instructions and all those things. Me never know what content them. Because when him go a stadium and Sabina Park, because him just look at the corner and do it to him like two little things them in belief said no place else no there. I used to take time and find the place them in the place, brother. Yeah, the only place not the PR around the cycle track. Yeah. Anyway, no. Last night I did not even watch the game, you know. I sit down in my house and a man called me and tell me, say, boy, the next season done. It's done. Me say what happened? Jalen get injured. Him say yes, Jalen get injured. Jalen mash up him no look like him a come back. And Indiana up big. And you know me just come my bed go sleep because me vex as not a Knicks fan, but I love what Jalen Brunson is doing, and I don't know how some people not giving him credit. I tell you what, of all the people them in the playoff right now, tell me about no Anthony Edwards. Jalen Brunson is the best player left in the playoff so far right now. And if the Knicks make a mistake and don't put him as one of their top players all time in the 2 years when they are ready, them not good because this is a player who was drafted number 33 overall or 34 somewhere around. Nothing that he's doing now was expected of him. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, I'm a baller, but everything he's doing was expected of him. Jalen Brunson are the boss of the player so far. And this season too is because them never expect an expectation them use and not give him the MVP because him deserves to be right up here with everybody else. This man take a lowly New York Knicks team and look what him do with them in a 2 weeks. It's not easy to take up New York play your head and carry them around the world like that, you know. That little man is a giant. But you what happen? Just say show done and I'm alone. I not even know if me are talking.
No, listen. I didn't. Because you said you wanted to talk basketball. I'm allowing you to talk. So you can make your point. So I wanted to make your point.
Me want to know if you agree or you disagree. Which part of me?
But that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. You know what you're saying is the thing that I was saying about Jalen Brunson. But because that's why I'm making you say what you're saying because you're confirming what I'm saying. So like Ricky Tang was disagreeing with me. So you'd have to listen because he was disagreeing with me and putting other people, and TikTok was disagreeing with me as well. And I think Brain Drain was disagreeing with me.
You can't put Luka Doncic them and them in front of Jalen Brunson. As I said, these are guys who expected and was drafted to do what they are doing and they're doing less. Jalen was not. Jalen, them just bring Jalen down there. And that youth, World Wide West. You the Rooster agree with me there. Thank you. Yeah, man. So Jalen, World Wide West have to be get the executive of the year. Because them in season trade the way make and bring in OG and those players classic. The man just build the team with the right kind of players, and you don't have someone who was expected to be a superstar. But these Jalen Brunson just turned himself into a superstar and show we say, listen, when me did down at Dallas, I hold Luka that hold me back. See me true potential here, and my ceiling right now is higher than my floor. Unless only thing can stop Jalen Brunson from being the MVP of the league in the next 2 years is injury. I tell you that. So, me is not a Knicks fan. I'm the biggest Knicks theater in the world. All of New York know that. All of Brooklyn know that. All of Upper Oldman Corner, Parkside and Aston Avenue know that. Them know me from 1993. But this time around, I have to give that kid his due. And that's the thing. Yeah. Miami Heat are my team. We're out of it. I expect us to get swept, but here what? Me no believe this a healthy New York Knicks going into the next round. I don't believe Boston wants to see them because they have what Boston don't have. They have the cut, they have heart, they have dark, but Boston don't have. So, I'm gonna be careful. Watch out for this New York next year. Like when we win the finals, still I don't believe them going to beat Anthony Edwards and that team down there because them have some solid players over there and them play lights out defense. So right now, my prayer is for the New York Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves to make the finals. it might not happen that way because I don't think Joe keeps them coming back, you know. I don't see them coming back from that 2-1 though. This little youth beat up Kevin Durant and them over Phoenix, and for him do that, him get motivated and play lights out. Second best player of the player. But that's the thing there. When you know what information about the bathroom, when you come over, I'm sure sports are get it. Man, big up yourself.
All right, bless up. Hey, thanks for the $50, Zell.
What you know? Man. Sometimes you have to I work for them, no man. Stop it. Hey, listen, me not even here where you're just for the point. Me a disregard. The kind of block, right?
Marlon, I talk to you.
Where you celebrate my general?
Yeah, boss, everything good.
Come on, it's not good, man. It's great, but it's a joy when I can come on here and go in the comment section and conversate with my loser friends, and when I can come on the platform and talk with my winner friends like you and man, and them things. It's a joy, so we don't have no.
Yeah, man, I watch out now. Sabia go play now, so.
Yeah. All right, Gunners boss. We're gonna take the next call and then yeah, man. All right, bless up.
Yeah, man. Respect.
All right. Cool. That was Gunners boss. And that's time you must go back, go listen to the rest of the program. Let me call back Brian. Brian was trying to get in, and then Marlon, we're gonna take this one and then you can give your final say and then we'll close out. All right. In the meantime, people continue to hit the like button. We're trying to get to 150 likes. We are at we need 16 more. Sir, how are you doing? Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to your panelists, Marlon, and the people who are watching. Yeah, I was telling you that the players retired and you were asserting that I was wrong.
Is he sick or injured or like?
Big man, the man retired, brother.
No, well, what would lead to a 22-year-old retiring that early from the sport? That's what I may ask. You believe that? Hold on, Marlon. You believe that the player retire? A 22-year-old goalkeeper playing in the Premier League retire?
I the same player. I see a play a quarterfinal last year, though. So that's it. It was a surprise to me. So if Brian say retire, if we go for what Brian say.
Yeah, man, the man retired to the rest of the season, brother. Next season, he probably come back.
Okay, it take a season off.
Yeah, take the rest of the season off.
So was he at a team this season?
Yes, he was at Umberland.
Yes, he registered as an Umberland.
Huh?
He was registered as Umberland.
He still is.
Oh, he's still a Humble Lion player. Oh, you know what happened? Maybe when Andrew Price left because he brought him there, he just decided that he wasn't going to play. Maybe. I don't know.
But he could have gone and played for other teams, but he's not playing. Like somebody could have played left and on to play for other teams, but he's not. Yeah, but I mean, you were saying something earlier based on Danny Jet's call about, advertisement and announcement, but I'm saying, what would they be announcing if we don't even know what the price
The ticket price is 1,500 bleachers, 5,500 grandstand.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where's that information?
No, you see how people stay? You say you want to know ticket price. Me tell the ticket price, you want to know where me get my information from.
Mine's one.
Brother.
Don't tell me about man. Don't tell me about
me say, you see how you stay? You see how you stay? You say you want to know ticket price. No, me tell you the ticket price. You want to know where we get information.
Okay, hold on. Information, sir.
There you go, boss.
It is most appreciated. Here's the next question.
Yeah.
Where and when can I get the purchase?
Tickets will go on sale next week.
Okay. Where? Online or at the JPL office?
I know they'll be available online and they'll be available at the JFF office.
Okay. When the tickets go on sale, will you be able to come back and inform the people of the deal when they go on sale?
If I will be able to come on and do that, I could come on and do that. Yeah, but I think that you'll be hearing more information. But for now, bleachers 5,500. Grandstand, sorry, 5,500. Bleachers 1,500.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So I will go forth and spread the word.
Yes, sir.
Sunday. Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, man, I'll be at the game. I've been at all the games so far.
Hey, Mother's Day thing I beat me, you know, for keep Mother's Day for ladies them Saturday.
Him will keep Mother's Day Saturday. No, hey, you know what you can do? There's a big, remember said that there's a big concert down by Plantation, you know, with Wayne Wonder, I think. So what you can do is go to the game and then after the game, come on, play that game early, man, and watch the second half, the first half of the game, and come down and bring her go at the concert later, man.
No, man, you must watch all the game. Why you don't want to watch the second?
Yeah, because he might have go out on a date with him wife, brother, we are talking about, and he might also go do something for him mother.
Okay.
I follow everything Saturday.
I was in the thing last week. I was saying, well, it's probably gonna be unfair still, but you know, we don't know. Somehow we think it like if you want to get the people in the place early. I think when more person play early game, the stadium full of faster.
Yeah. People, Marlon need to buy the app. Marlon already in Jamaica. Go ahead, Brad.
Yeah, because I was saying that by and large, most of them play most of their games at that time. You know, so their fans are more accustomed to coming to early games. And like I have a team like Harriet Garden who, you know, play most of their games later. Their fans come up at later time. So I'm thinking maybe this week game probably the stadium will be filled a lot faster. So you know people need to probably come on earlier because take a little bit of time when you reach here, think of getting parking to get the parking thing started out. Yeah, I think that's what takes up most of the time.
Yeah. All right.
But I'm looking forward to the game this weekend though. I was at the last game when Waterhouse scored, and I saw your folks from down Tenton there. They were looking very uneasy, you know, in the VIP section there.
Don't worry, man. We have all things covered, man. You won't see any such thing.
I'm surprised you weren't at the game.
No. Couldn't make it. And I don't even think I can make it this Sunday either. That is a problem.
Yesterday, you know that I was looking at the Montreal squad. You don't think the squad is have a little bit of an imbalance? Not the starting team, you know, just the 20 persons are there.
No, I think they have players who can play in multiple positions. So I think it is a balance. I think it is balanced. They have.
Shandy James, Island. Oh, good to see Island back for me. Happy that he's back and play. James, Isaac, Owell, Phillips, Sean. Somebody is missing.
Ranking.
26 man play basically the same position.
No.
Explain to me.
Shaw don't play CDM.
Which position Shaw play?
Shaw play like a 8 man or a 10. I'm telling you.
Man, Shaw cannot play a 10. Shaw cannot play a 10.
I am telling you. Listen, but I just said to you, Shaw in Mount Pleasant play 2 positions, right? I said either a 6 or a 8 or a 10. You tell me saying can't play it, but me I tell you they make him play sometime.
Yeah, but he's not a 10.
But you can see what
Which position Shandy James play?
Shandy James play the same either 8 or a 10.
And also the backup player for Devante Campbell.
And sometimes, them play him on the flank.
I think on Brian, what they have it, they have
just like Nathaniel James can play a different position. But Daxi can also play a centre back.
Daxi will be the replacement for where they again, Howell.
Or one of the centre back. Iman Topi because if Fitzroy Cummins come play, then put Daxley a right back. Do you realize that they can also put Daxley at hold on. Do you know that Kenroy Campbell was not in the starting in the squad? So Daxley can also play at left back.
Yeah, man, I'm aware, but what I'm saying, I just still think about imbalance that I don't really think that Cummins' best position is really a right back.
But he has been playing well there, though, Brian.
But Brian, is that right centre back because when they look at it, Brian, is a back three so they only play a left back when he's defending, but in attack he's inverted in the middle.
Yeah, no, so that's what I'm saying. Cummins not really playing like that out right back.
The right centre back.
Yeah, because he eventually become a back three. But the power and money, I really think that, to be honest, I just think that two people that made a team over Ladiel. I don't know if it's still around.
I will not have it. Ladiel, I think as I said, I think Topi passing out of the back is better. Reading as well, and that era strength that although Waterhouse not really putting.
No, I'm telling you, Topi different team. Also, I just imagine the different, brother. When the man play on the left side of the centre back, or when they play back three or back four, when they play on the left side, the man have a way to see a way over the left side and make a very good diagonal pass. Well, a lot of times it catch a lot of teams off guard, like in so accurate a pass of the ball over a lot of times. I think you miss out because even though a lot of them probably have more experience. I don't know if experience really have fear that much food now. In terms of the play, like how the team play and the balance, I think.
But I think everybody in the backline is experienced. I think Richie might have experience as a player that have been in the Premier League longer than all of them. But Topi have been playing Premier League 6 years. They are same way. Cummins might be the newcomer 3 years. So I think basically our experience in backline, but I think Topi offers more to the defense line because as I say we have that lateral passing, can put the diagonal pass as well. So I think he have that, and especially on the counter, he can play that ball very fast.
Yeah, but I think one of the thing where I think maybe Ladiel bring to the level of organization. Because sometimes that counts for a lot too, especially in a game where you know a lot of stakes are on the line. Sometimes, maybe that, but just
the rest of players in the back line, they don't talk that much. They don't talk that much, and we always say you need a leader there as well. So I think he really organized the back line there, so we have to give that to him because Topi is not the most vocal person. Neither Cummins are Dyer.
Okay. But I think I mean the keeper in communicate really well too, so if you lose with
Davis.
Because you know communicate a lot. I think the keeper.
No, boss. No. Not Davis.
Okay.
Not Davis.
You don't communicate a lot?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not in my opinion in terms of setting up the team and calling people into position and giving instructions. Maybe when him claiming the ball, him very vocal.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think if we can, I like the fact that the games are tied going into the second leg. I think that adds a little bit more excitement.
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole show. We're gonna do a whole show tomorrow because we're supposed to have representative from Arnett Garden and Waterhouse on the program. So that will be interesting. So I hope you'll be available to come and ask them some tough questions.
Yeah, man, just let me know.
Yeah, man. Listen, the game is up. The game going on and thing, we want to see what's going on with the Aston Villa. Big up yourself, one and only. Yeah, man. All right, Marlon. Blessings,
The Greek families,
Yeah, man. So, and then tomorrow we're gonna have some of the other persons from JPL teams on the program to talk about their team's preparation and readiness. But big up yourself, thanks as usual for joining. Really appreciate it.
Owen tomorrow too as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get him to talk about this weed business and this bottle business inside of the stadium. Yeah. All right, blessings. And listen to all the people in the comment section. Thank you very, 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 very much. We got some new subscribers today. We don't know your names, but listen, we appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. For all the persons who like the videos, thank you so much. For all the persons who also share the videos, thank you. You have made it worthwhile. Thanks to Brain Drain. Oh my Lord, he supported the channel today with lots of super stickers, super chat 7-month membership. We appreciate that. And to every other person, bless up. Your comments made a difference. Your calls made a difference. You watching made a difference. And so appreciate every single one of you. If there's something that you heard that you don't like and you feel like disliking the video, we totally understand that, but just put that in the comment section so we can know if it is something that we need to adjust to make the production and the program more worthwhile. All right. We treat comments like how cows deal with hay. They eat the good stuff and they spit out the sticks, right? That's how cows deal with the hay when you put it there. They eat the good stuff from the hay and they spit out the sticks. So what we do when we go through the comments in the comment section after the video, we pick out the good stuff and we spit out the hay. That's how it is. Listen, have a blessed day. I am Manny's Man. This has been I'm Sure Sports. And as usual, when it gets to the end of our program, we say we are over and we are OUT out of here.
Yo, watch your bad dog. SK New heard this. The body out there. Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say? When you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, you cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Race, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Yeah, someone on for the food from we young, from we day, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.